Hello, welcome to Legacy of Fools. I forget exactly how we do this because I'm not the usual host. But my name is Jamie. I'm going to be your game master for tonight. I'm usually a player, in case you can't tell. And with me, as always, although sitting in some different seats, some of us, the players.
Hey! Hi, I'm Jesus Christ. Hello, I'm Genevieve, and I'll be playing. I haven't decided my character name yet tonight.
Hi, I'm Tim. I'm a player today. Are we saying the character names?
Let's introduce them later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that way, Jen is totally, you intended to not say
She didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm Amanda, playing also a different character.
Yay! Fantastic. Tonight we are going to be playing a one-shot. We are down an Amy and an Eric. But the show must
They
go
have
on.
paid work today.
Yeah,
We're happy. We're happy for them.
Very
We're
happy
happy
for them.
about
But yeah, so we're down a couple characters.
Yeah, but we got a fun little one shot, and the three of these beautiful faces are going to be playing in it. They have rolled up some characters, some level 4
Or
characters.
still rolling them.
Or are still rolling them.
I'm never on this side of this. This is delightful and weird.
Yeah, I'm
Is
sure.
this what I look like when I'm DMing?
Yeah.
I look like Jamie?
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Everybody
It's
looks
something
like
with
Jamie when they.
It's true.
Something with this
We all somehow look like Jamie.
It's a setting. You can't turn it off, but why would you?
Are we doing promos?
Yes, we should do promos. That's a great idea. Thank you, Amanda. Jen, if you have any promos, and then we'll take it around the horn.
I don't, but I'm gonna put in the link tree in the chat.
Love it.
Ow!
I do, unless, I'm gonna go. And if you are in Los Angeles, I am in a Hollywood Fringe show called A Needless and Wasteful Requirement. We have 3 more performances. We had our first show a couple days ago. It went very, very well. We are getting some very good reviews. It's a fun little absurdist piece that takes on the misogyny of the Samuel Beckett estate, while also being very silly and having bits. So highly recommend. It's in the link tree.
Listen, in this house we love bits. We love it.
Love bits and fighting misogyny. Both very good. Both
Big
a fan.
fans.
Big fan.
Probably equal amounts, right?
Honestly,
Does the show ever talk about how he used to drive Andre the Giant to school?
no.
That's my favorite thing about Samuel Beckett.
I mean, that's pretty good.
That's a good thing. We don't talk about good things. in the show. We talk
That's
about
fair,
bad
that's
things.
fair.
Bad things about Samuel Beckett. It's cool that he did that.
He was buddies with Andre the Giant's dad, and Andre the Giant couldn't take a school bus. Yeah.
Oh, damn. I'm just imagining Andre the Giant as a kid, the same size as Samuel Beckett in the back seat.
I mean, probably.
Just like,
Yeah.
sure. Oh my God. That's
amazing.
Adorable, and I love it.
But yeah, that's what I got.
I got my tickets today to Amanda's show.
Come see it.
Come see it.
Come
Setting
see
a good
it.
example, Jamie.
Yeah.
I need to get my tiaka.
Yes, you do.
Oh well.
Oh no. Amanda's
happens
activated her
next?
laser eyes.
That was so intimidating.
Good.
Do it now.
As it was meant to be.
Yes.
I'm 5 feet tall, and people don't think I can be intimidating. I can.
Amanda, I've never said that or heard anyone say it. I think everyone knows you can be intimidating.
You have been in a place where someone said I was literally the least scary person they've ever met.
That person was a fool.
You were there.
They didn't know you.
I believe you.
They didn't know you very well.
Yeah, your response is like, you know she swords fights, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Amanda, I can't remember most things.
That's fair. Sorry, that's all.
It's fun. We're padding a little bit today. There's still a smaller cast, so I think that's fine.
And we're all completely prepared.
And we're all completely prepared, which is super
prepared.
cool. Also, you said swords play, and I think that's accurate because don't you do multiple swords?
Yes.
Dual wielding?
D&D.
Sometimes. Occasionally. Sometimes only one, but sometimes
two. Yeah.
sometimes two.
Heck yeah.
It's a good time.
It's a good gig if you can get it.
It's true. And sometimes a sword and a shield.
That's cool. Do you ever do the, and this is not an attempt to pad, this is genuinely curious. Do you ever do the sword and cape?
I haven't. I have some friends who have though, and
Nice.
I would like to.
It seems so
Sword and
cool.
cape, rapier,
Yeah.
rapier and cape, rapier and lantern
Rapier and lantern?
is also a thing. Yeah.
I want to talk more about that later.
Another day.
yeah.
Another day.
That's so D&D. I love it.
Post this stream. So sorry, audience. I guess Jamie, do you wanna?
Yeah, so I can introduce our adventure a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we'll go through and kind of introduce our characters.
Also, I guess listen to Amy's podcast and see her improv at the Pack Theater.
Yes.
Two Filthy Casuals is great.
If you need to know those dates,
She's-
go watch last episode where she talked
she
about
has
it.
still cool things. Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Okay, now go.
All right, today we are going to be playing a one-shot from the wonderful Roll and Play Press One Shot Wonders book. It is a fantastic book that has served us at least once, now twice, on our lovely stream, and I couldn't be more appreciative. The adventure we will be playing today is called Trial and Error. Ooh. And it takes place in a laboratory in the Arctic.
Well,
Indeed.
Oh, my chill touch won't be so useful.
It doesn't do cold
cold.
damage.
Oh, cool, chill.
it does necrotic damage.
So you're
Sick.
good.
And also isn't touch range.
Sick nasty.
It's a very silly spell.
That is such a misnomer.
Yes.
Spell.
In the 2024 rules, which we're not using, they did change it to a touch spell, but it's still
But it's still
necrotic
necrotic,
damage.
so it's only half the worth.
Because it's the chilling touch of the grave.
So it won't like cool my drink or anything. Bummer. Okay, keep going.
Fortunately, not.
No, it may rot your drink.
Oh.
Or kill.
Well, you know, that happens.
We'll kill it.
It happens.
I'm ready to dive right in, and then we can just go for it. All right.
Go.
So, you all have worked together for some time now. Let's say you've been working together for a year, if that gives you an idea. You all are couriers. You drop off packages, you pick up packages, but you go to places that. Am I on a single cam now? Because I'm.
Oh, I should.
No,
You
it's
should.
okay. You don't need to.
No, remind
All
me
right.
because
Do it,
you're on.
Okay.
You're on. You're on.
Our adventurers are couriers, but not just any couriers. Couriers who take the jobs that no one else will. Goes to the farthest lengths, carries the heaviest, most awkwardly shaped things like a love seat. Just very difficult jobs. When you need a specialty courier group, you call this group. And now if you could switch it back over to the other group, I would love to find out what your courier group is called. What
Go
your
on,
name
start
is.
over there.
Yeah, let's, well, I mean,
I mean, but you don't have. We
let's
don't
do it as a
have
group.
Do we want to like name our characters first and then figure out a party name? Because we haven't discussed that.
I have a name for our courier
let's just
company.
let's
What
do
is
courier
it?
name.
What is it?
Wait, are we on? Are we back on,
Yeah.
everybody? Great.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to pitch the name Astonishing Packages.
I love it.
Yeah.
Any
Why
other
are you all
names?
having that reaction? We deliver packages astonishingly well. What is...
Yeah.
No reason.
Okay.
So Astonishing Packages Inc. You all were given the task of transporting a package, a very sensitive package. Could have been something else.
I don't have time for that.
When I say I hate it, I also love it in equal measure.
Thank you.
There you go.
Things are true. I am complicated.
I contain multitudes. You all were tasked with transporting a package to a remote Arctic facility. The pay was good and worth it, and the crate was pretty small. It was about a foot by foot square box. So you all took the job. And it is late in the evening when you all are arriving at your destination. The Nexus Laboratory. A metallic laboratory, very shiny metal, only dulled by the matte white snow that drifts in and flurries all around you. It is bitter cold. You all are wearing winter clothes, however, so you are bundled up tight and staying nice and warm. You see as you approach this laboratory, unless you're not, you see this laboratory has this very bulky kind of domed roof on one side that you see gives way to an enormous telescope, a large sort of cylinder protruding from it, pointed up at the stars. And as you all approach the door, the secure metal door to this laboratory, you see a sign posted on the front of the laboratory that says, Nexus Laboratory, keep out.
We're on our way to deliver the package. We have not. Okay.
Yeah, you're like...
We're outside.
Yeah, you're about 30 feet off. We look to see Astonishing Packages, Inc. We look to the one in the lead. Please describe your character, Amanda.
Yeah. All right then. So what you see is a very beautiful human woman. She has, surprisingly for the weather, she has lovely blonde hair that is curly, swept up into an elegant updo with some ringlets framing her face. She has a little bonnet, wearing a white dress with a hoop skirt.
A what skirt?
Hoop
It
skirt.
did sound
Hoop
like
skirt,
poop
got it.
skirt.
I also heard poop skirt.
That's not what I said.
Sorry.
It's got an easy access flap. It's just.
You know, it's really hard with the.
I know.
You know. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I like
Do you
this.
even need an access flap for a skirt? It's just open on the bottom.
With the hoop, it's like it doesn't matter. Anyway,
The hoop is for aiming.
it is trimmed with lace and blue ribbon. She had. Again, somehow startlingly, she is wearing high heel boots. Because it is cold, she does have a little fur sort of stole and, leather fur-lined gloves. And she is carrying a white lace parasol.
Amazing. When you said bonnet, I'm picturing like a little Bo Peep bonnet. Is it one of those?
No,
or-
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go with
Okay.
that. That works.
Sure.
I was trying to picture a Bo Peep on it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but like
very
southern-
fancy.
Tied with a ribbon or something.
Exactly.
I'm sure.
Exactly.
I love it.
Keeping the elements off of her hair and all that.
Amazing. Fantastic.
And is somehow walking really well in the snow in the heeled boots.
Yes, absolutely. And we
They are also fur lined for the cold.
I was hoping.
Love that.
We see your character in the lead. Like majestically slow-mo kind of approaching the laboratory. What is your character's name?
Her name is Margarita Del Bosque.
Margarita Del Bosque approaches the laboratory, and as Margarita pans across and we see her beautiful, dainty southern self, we see trailing right behind Margarita is... Tim, please introduce your character.
We're outside in the snow in the Arctic.
That is correct.
So most of my features are probably obscured from view until we get inside.
Yeah, somehow I blend in because of the white dress.
under a very heavy coat, like parka, with like a fur-lined hood, like fur trim hood, concealing my features, so I'm not very visible yet, and we will get there. I will go as far as to say that my name is Dr. Klaus Morgenpanzer, and that the one thing extremely noticeable about me, even with all of the cold weather clothing obscuring my features, is that I am huge. I am a good 6'9", a full Michael Crichton.
Nice.
Dang. Like full credit?
And I do think that
I'm a full Crichton.
tall?
Michael Crichton was 6'9", yeah.
so tall.
Why do
I
you
will
think
say-
he wrote repeatedly about evil theme parks?
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
I
your
thought
punchline ready on that.
I thought you were gonna say
It's not even
I know
mine.
it's,
Someone said it to me
I will
once.
say Margarita is also fairly petite, like sort of about 5 foot forward.
Okay.
Looks small,
right on.
dainty.
Love it. So we don't see many features, but we see this massive looming figure.
Enormous.
I love it. Of Dr. Klaus Morgenpanzer.
Probably just holding the package, making it look smaller than it actually is.
Yeah,
Looks
exactly.
teeny. It looks like you're holding like a tiny little box. Oh, so cute.
And Dr. Klaus Morgenpanzer, how has Dr. Klaus been handling the weather?
I think he's fine. I don't think he feels the temperature very
Maybe
much.
not even wearing any big coats or anything. Maybe just
I think I would be wearing the big coat,
Yeah.
but I maybe didn't need to.
okay, yeah. It's like loose around the neck a little.
Yeah.
not all bundled up probably.
No, I think he's a person who would have very fastidiously done it how others would do it, but like
That's cool.
he wouldn't have been that overly cold without it and is not overly warm with it.
Okay.
Margarita definitely like helped you button everything up correctly.
Oh yeah.
But it's like no.
Like let me fix you.
I'm sorry that I cannot. You cannot be seen like that.
Amazing.
So sorry.
We see Dr. Morgenpanzer with the package lumbering forward, and then behind Dr. Morgenpanzer, we see a third character who has a very distinct look.
That's mostly right off the dome, so remind me of it later.
3 physical traits and 3 personality traits that we'll know, right?
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. No, but introduce your character, please.
Yeah, a robotic type, a sort of a sexless robot, mostly a sort of like blue silver color, kind of what you imagine of a robot. No hair, no ears, just kind of like rounded. One sort of piece of the front of their kind of thigh is a gold color, just like one kind of plate in their, person is a gold plate. Everything else is just this sort of like blue, silver, like regular robot looking shit. And their name is Delva Dent.
Delva Dent.
Delver?
Delver.
I'm just from somewhere else. Yeah, they, them.
Okay.
All right.
Delver Dent.
See him?
Yes.
Love it.
She, her.
All right, Delver Dent. How is Delver Dent doing trudging through the Arctic right now as they approach the laboratory?
They are, I would say they're going a little slower because the cold, on their circuits is like making things like a little harder to sort of think.
Yeah.
But they're moving robotically. They're making their way through, sort of trying to lift high knees to get above the snow and get, placed carefully as they're walking. Yeah.
Gotcha. If you describe it as robotically, I take it they do not move robotically out of the snow. Normally, they maybe move fluidly?
Yeah, a little more. More fluidly. More fluidly than this.
Okay, cool. All right. A little more robotically than usual.
We'll get you warmed up soon, honey.
That would be nice.
That would be scanning. Nice.
I need to find the right word here.
Bing bong, mind the gap.
So we get up to the lock. There's like a sign that said "Go away."
It says
out.
Nexus
Keep out.
Laboratory. Keep out.
I just turn to. Sorry, what was your name?
Margarita.
Turn to Margarita. Go. I say, do you think this is the place?
I mean, there's a sign that says Nexus Laboratory. Unless there's another Nexus Laboratory, I think so.
I haven't seen much else around here, so I'd have to imagine.
I think you understand the logic a little more than me, and perhaps our mechanical friend knows logic even better. But if we haven't seen another Nexus Laboratory, and this says Nexus Laboratory,
They've not made it terribly welcoming.
no, they haven't, have they?
There seems to be the
inhospitable.
location of our destination.
Oh, right, you did have the tracking points, didn't you? I'm glad.
Quite.
It's also like there's nothing around for miles. So this better be the place.
Otherwise we're fucked.
I just wasn't expecting a sign that said "Keep out."
Were we given instructions on how to deliver the package? Was there like a... Can we just be like a doorstep drop, like take a picture like DoorDash and leave?
Like a DoorDash, just leave it at the door kind of deal. No, you were supposed to. They did explicitly request you personally hand this off to one Dr. Stoutbrand.
Stoutbrand.
So then maybe the "Keep out" is intended for other potential visitors in the Arctic Circle.
I mean, I cannot imagine they have many callers, but one never knows.
Is there any indication how to get their attention? Is there a knocker,
Or a
a
doorbell?
bell pull?
There's neither of these things. Just a large metal door. You can see
Are there windows?
there are windows, and you can see off to the side of the door and the windows. The windows actually right now have these sort of metal wind shields and snow shields over them. The door looks like it can have that as well, but right now the door's shields are open, but the windows are all barriered up.
Well, that is continuing to be inhospitable. Well, I suppose there's nothing to do but knock.
I think that might be the best course of action.
All right, then. Margarita will go to the door and knock, knock.
Yeah, a few hollow kind of kung kung kungs on this metal door. Knocks.
How tall is
Oh, good question.
Delbert?
6 foot, exactly.
Oh, I love that.
That's good.
I get to be the small one in this one.
Yay! Aw,
For 2 campaigns, I was tall,
what a great change up.
and now I'm small. Yay! And still taller than Amanda.
You hear these hollow knocks just disappear into the wind behind you, but you can tell they resonate into the laboratory. And a short time, you all wait for maybe about 10 seconds before you hear sort of the muffled shuffling of feet behind the metal door, and then the shunk, shunk, shunk of several locks being undone.
As they are being undone, Margarita is very much like brushing off her skirt and making sure her hair looks perfect.
Oh, amazing. Okay, and then the door, like heavy metal vault door, is pulled open, revealing a dwarven man. Older, seeming in his mid-50s in age, or what we would consider that. He wears thick goggles over his eyes that are opaque. You cannot see his eyes. They are opaque white as they're so thick. He wears a white lab coat. He's got kind of I was gonna say, he does have kind of a stout frame. He's got this long, fairly like shoulder-length beard, just long enough for him to be able to toss it over one of his shoulders, and it looks like that is precisely what he has done. He has this tossed over his shoulder, but you see the goggles kind of blink, blink a couple times at you, and then it's a meaty paws reach up and put the goggles on his head, and you see much smaller, beadier brown eyes stare back at you. As he
Hi
kind of
there.
blinks.
Hello. Astonishing package.
What?
That is the name of our company, Astonishing.
Do you happen to be Dr. Stoutbrand?
Oh, you are. Yes, I am Dr. Stoutbrand. Yes, please. You are the package company. Yes, please. We have been expecting you. Come.
Well, we were supposed to hand this off to you, and can we do that?
Oh, yes. I was going to your payment. I was just in the lab. I need to go back in there. You might want to come out of the snow.
Oh, yes, please.
That would be nice. We can warm up your circuits a little.
Terribly inhospitable out here.
Oh, it must have been quite a
Catching
journey.
quite the chill.
Oh, yes, I imagine. Here, stomp your feet off on the mat, if you would be so kind.
Stomp my feet off.
Those my feet.
And then step in behind me and go, come along, come in. And out of the driving snow from behind me comes a fourth figure. It is
Poor buddy.
a little person.
When you say you're holding up your hands, is
like
this
a foot tall,
amazing.
in a tiny version of the same parka I'm wearing.
Oh, so cute.
Amazing.
We've seen this.
Yeah. This is always here.
Cool.
Dr. Stoutbrand will kind of usher you all in and then see the little thing coming in and go, what is that?
You're just sort of an assistant for me. Nothing to worry about. He's a lovely chap. And from the little thing's parka just comes,
Oh, he is with you. Oh, very good then.
Adam. Yeah.
Very good.
His name's Adam. Say hello, Adam. And Adam goes,
Adam's very sweet.
He kind of takes his little finger and like coochie coos him. He's like, oh, hello, Adam. Oh, he is very sweet.
I take off my parka, and we can now see my actual person.
Revealing.
So 6'9" tall person, fastidiously dressed, sort of dark colored coat, sort of almost like Regency period kind of vibes to it, like tails on the coat, waistcoat under it, a cravat at the neck. I've got a wig on. And my face between the clothes and the wig is the most attention-catching thing of all, because I might be a handsome man were it not for the stitching all over my face and the fact that the parts on the different sides of the stitching look like they may be different people.
All very handsome, though.
All handsome people, yes.
All very handsome people.
Mismatched.
Like when you cut faces out of a magazine and make the perfect person.
Yes.
When you do what, Jamie?
Just like we all do.
I never did that.
I think I'm thinking of The Truman Show, actually.
I have concern.
Check it out if you haven't seen The Truman Show.
I totally don't have a photo collage of each of you.
A collage Gosh is different from like an amalgam.
A horrific monster nightmare.
Like
No, I mean like one. We mean like
a
you,
monstrous
but
collage.
your nose from one photo and your eyes from different.
I guess at least they're all me. I don't know. Anyway,
Just a
this is
monstrous
awful.
collage. We all have one at home in our secret
Yeah.
Of
box.
everyone we know, yes.
Of course.
Audience,
Exactly.
I may need help.
If Amanda
I'm
plays
learning
Dice,
things
it's
about my friends that I don't care for.
Well, shut the door
doors are
behind you.
locked.
And I will
Just
take.
crash through a window.
I will take the package and place it safely. I will get you all your fee. And actually, you hold on to it. Let me get the fee first. And he will begin to kind of.
Also, Adam by my side takes his parka off and looks almost exactly like me, but without the wig and dressed less fancy.
Amazing. What kind of wig are we talking?
Like a little sort of fancy, like not quite like a British judge wig, but like still a little like it's like light color. There's like a little ponytail at the back of it.
Cool. Like a little Patriot Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Your character's Mel Gibson. Got it.
No.
Just kidding. Sorry.
Why did you do this, Jamie?
Sorry. You all enter into this room. It is.
Put that evil on me.
I'm so sorry.
There's so much other evil we can put on him, not this one.
That's true. That's true. You all walk into this room. There are two long tables occupying the majority of the center space of this living quarters you have entered into.
Is there a fireplace?
There is a fireplace, yes, and it looks like there is a sort of metal, almost like heater system that also you can see kind of running along the tops of the walls that seem to carry heat throughout the laboratory.
Well, I will take off like the fur cloak, so you see all of the ruffles and all of their glory, to just like hang it up so it dries out a little
There's
bit.
an open
from the-
armoire that you can see
Yeah.
mostly has some very mundane looking clothes hung up in it, but a couple lab coats.
Might like hang if there's a place to hang it up near the fire, so like the snow melts and dries and stuff.
Oh yeah, there is actually a sconce right by the fire that's not being used.
great.
That you can kind of.
Love a scones.
Love
We love a sconce here.
Big fan of sconces.
Big scones
fan.
fans.
Going on the record here, folks. We here at Legacy Fools are pro sconce.
Sconce crazy.
Anyway,
So,
Girls, sconce wild. Sorry.
you can see over these two long tables plates of food, some of which still have some food from today left on it, like a biscuit here, a little bit of a tart there. You can see there are open books of dense academia kind of spread out on some of the tables near away from the food, thankfully, in other sections. And then there is a sort of curtained off area straight ahead when you walk in, and then it looks like there is a hallway where most of the laboratory is off to your right.
you said there's a biscuit on the table. Does
Yes,
it look
there
like is an eaten biscuit or like a fresh biscuit?
It has a bite taken out of it.
Well, alas.
But
and
if
that's
you look a little further to the left,
Are there
you'll
fresh biscuits?
You'll see it,
Like-
fresh made today.
like American biscuits, not
Yes, not cookies.
not cookies, and not like old sailing hardtack.
Oh God, no. Yeah, no. No. These are like Pillsbury like flaky biscuits. They've been sitting out since this morning, but they're fresh as of today.
I mean,
And there's a little glass kind of tray on them on the little.
do they look like they're good biscuits? This is very important to me.
You've seen better biscuits.
Of course I have.
But considering this place is out in the middle of nowhere and they probably have very limited resources, they seem decent. They seem
Is
like
there
it would be
butter?
worth it.
Is there butter?
There is butter.
Cool.
There's
I'm going to
little-
eat a biscuit with butter.
There's a little butter dish,
Great.
you know.
I'm going to have a biscuit and butter.
You help yourself to a biscuit.
Take a look at all of this. Turn to what was his name again?
Her name's Margarita.
No, the
Dr. Stoutbrand.
Oh, Stout Brand.
Stout brand. Thank you.
Yes.
I didn't bring anything to take notes on because I'm an idiot. Turn to Dr. Stoutbrand and say,
Is he back?
Oh, he left the room.
He left.
Yeah, he went through the curtain, but
Then I will just shout off in that direction. I say, Dr. Stoutbrand, for a place so remote and inhospitable, the interior is positively homey.
Thank you very much. We do what we can. We spend a lot of time here, so we have to make it comfortable for us, you know, me and my colleagues.
Are these biscuits for anyone, or?
Oh, yes, of course. Please help yourself to biscuit. Anything that is usually edible out there. Please help yourself too.
Pick up a biscuit, hold it in my hand, just go, delicious, thank you. The best baked good I've had since my mother's Dampfnudel.
Ah, Dampfnudel, my favorite.
I'm slightly unsure from the way he said anything that is usually edible if I should approach any of these things. I will be fine, thank you.
Margarita will turn to Delver and just say, actually, will you hold my parasol for a moment?
Of course.
What's your strength?
Low.
It is very heavy. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, do you want a flask? And she will pull out a flask of whiskey.
I am fine, thank you. I was built more for processing than for strength.
I just meant if you wanted some of the whiskey.
Do Warforged eat?
Actually, I think they can. I don't think they have.
They don't
And
have
you do
to.
not have to, yeah.
I don't know if this will help warm up your joints or anything. It warms me up.
I don't think it would be good for my hydraulics, but I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
I'll have a nip if you didn't mind.
Reach up.
Just take the flask, and now I've got the unbitten biscuit in one hand, and I'm just holding the flask in the other.
It's honestly not a bad biscuit.
It's lovely.
I've had better, but it's pretty good. And especially out here, really,
say we're,
honestly,
like-
very stellar.
In a lab, like an office lab sort of thing.
This is more like a living quarters that you can tell people also use as kind of a library and study room.
Cool.
There's not like bookshelves everywhere, but it's clear people bring books here to eat and read
Yeah.
at the same time.
Workspace.
Is there-
Yeah, it's a workspace.
And it's getting to evening, you said?
Yeah, it is evening at this point. It's been night. It's been night for probably the last 2 hours of your journey when you all arrive here.
Do we know, are we allowed to stay here for the night? Is that a thing? Or because it is, as we are traveling and it is now nighttime?
I think that would not be a far-flung thing for
All right, then I can ask.
astonishing packages to request.
Yes. Side note, I'm still holding your flask and have not drunk out of it.
You know, I'll take that back. Unless you, did you want some?
Yes.
Oh, please, go ahead.
I'm still just holding it.
All right, well, I'll get that back later. And I will take my parasol back from you.
Why'd you ask?
I mean, you just seem to be holding it.
Oh! Spot on. And now I'll take a sip.
I love that I'm a human with the two weirdest creatures.
Yes.
I take a big belt off the flask. Go, lovely. Hand it to you. The front of my shirt gets a little wet.
Weirdest.
Chat compared me to C-3PO, and since then I haven't been able to get it out of my head.
Wow. What a weird group.
What a weird
yeah,
crew.
and
I love
we
it.
are using 5e, like 2014 rules of 5e for this.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely. You all are standing in the living quarters for a bit, trying some biscuits, soaking your shirt.
I still have not taken a bite of my biscuit.
Fantastic.
I'm not like drinking, but I did have a couple sips of whiskey to take the chill off, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
now-
I'm observing my surroundings.
I am sitting politely.
About a minute goes by, and you haven't heard from Dr. Stout.
Doctor?
Yeah!
I did have a little bit of a question. It is getting late out tonight. Would it be possible if we could, do you have any extra living quarters just for guests so that we don't have to leave until the morning?
The lights go out. You hear all of the barrier windows on the doors all across the laboratory, apparently.
Is that a yes?
Jamie just wanted to make all those noises.
You see red lights on top of the walls come on, and a klaxon begins.
I say, Doctor, something seems to be wrong.
And Dr. Stalbrand runs back into the room. He has a coin purse, and he still has some coins in his other hand. He apparently hadn't forgotten to stuff the coin purse. But he runs back and he goes, oh, this is dangerous. It's an alarm. This is a top security alarm. You will have to come with me to the panic room.
Okay.
Come with me. This way, please.
Is this regular emergency protocol?
This is emergency protocol. Yes.
Well,
Lead the way.
Yes, he will lead you over to the left side of the room where there is a bookshelf that is very clearly when you get up close to it, not a real bookshelf. He grabs a handle in the bookshelf and pulls it open, revealing a small, a small panic room inside. It's complete. It's got a few comfy chairs, one couch, a coffee table, and a few a desk or two set up with some chairs.
Margarita fully grabs her cloak. She doesn't put it back on, but she does grab it so it's not away from her.
Right on. Good call.
Like, no. It's mine.
Amazing. I love that.
Adam is sitting on my shoulder and just goes, ah.
Adam, I am in full agreement. Dr. Stoutbrand is
you guys get inside. He closes the panic room door.
What is happening?
I have a guess at what is probably happening, but
I mean, your guess is
nothing
as good as
like
mine.
this was supposed to happen. We are. Let me back up. Nexus Laboratory, what we do here, it is, we are funded by patrons of science, philanthropic nobles of the sorts, and our whole aim of our laboratory is to push the boundaries of science.
Switching the music to the ominous playlist.
That's correct. With you so far, you needn't explain that to me. I myself have been in a position to push the boundaries of science.
Ah, is that right?
Yes, I used to be a graduate student of surgery at the University of Mecklenburg.
Very talented.
I see. Well, and this little fellow too has been with you since then?
No, made him after that. Since I started traveling.
Made him?
Oh, yes.
And then he kind of looks at Adam. He has forgotten all about the danger that is happening.
It's not my first, actually. I made a considerably larger one at one point.
Is this part of the emergency protocol?
Oh, no, nothing to do with it. I was just curious. We have been doing many experiments lately, and one of my colleagues, Dr. Haig, Dr. Jameson Haig, very talented, very smart man. He, in particular, was working on a, he called it a sort of a amplification serum. He was a remarkable biochemist.
Amplification.
Yes,
exactly.
Potion.
What exactly did it amplify?
Well, I'm not fully at liberty to say, but needless to say, things did not go according to plan, and we had to sedate Dr. Haig. In one of our.
Well, that's just ghastly.
Yes. It's for containment, for all of our safety, for my sake, for the other Dr. Livia, her sake.
Dr. Olivia?
Dr. Livia.
Livia.
Just Livia, yes. So we had to place him in one of our.
The other one was Dr. Haig.
Dr. Jameson Haig, yeah.
That's right.
Jameson?
Jameson Haig and Dr. Valerie Livia.
Livia or Lydia?
Livia.
Like Olivia without the O.
So what was the first name?
Valerie.
Valerie Livia.
Livia.
I got confused.
I was like, wow, we've changed his name every
Valerie
time.
Livia, there we go.
Differently each time.
Valolo, great.
Oh, and hey, Top Down Tabletop, you're rating
Hello,
the party.
hello.
Thank you so much.
Joining us.
Our party just got
playing a
locked down
one-shot.
in a science lab due to.
We're playing a one-shot, and yeah, we're
I
locked
should
in a
change
science
our name to
lab.
not episode 37, but rather a one-shot.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
Yep, we're a very weird party today.
I'm a perfectly normal man.
Oh, of course, yeah, hun.
Thank you.
Of course, yes. So.
Dr. Stoutbrand,
Yes.
perhaps seeing as we are in emergency protocol, you would be able to tell us what this serum does so we can be most prepared for whatever may happen next.
And of course, maybe we can assist you with
That is sort of the thing, is that we do not know exactly what. It made Dr. Haig very sick. Dr. Haig volunteered to administer the serum to himself.
Do you have a sample we could analyze? I am somewhat experienced making serums myself.
Yeah.
Serums, potions, poultices, experimental elixirs, if you will.
Yeah, experimental elixirs. This is great. And you work for a courier company. This is a waste of your talents.
The ability to travel it affords me helps me with working on something of a side project.
This is great. As emergency protocols have gone off, as you again clearly see, the doors and windows will be sealed until the danger has passed. So, for the moment, there is danger. I myself will be remaining here, and I would recommend the same to you.
Is the danger from without or within?
It is from within, and it is very likely. Dr. Haig, when we put him in the stasis, the sedation, it was taking, but Dr. Haig would stir now and then, and we upped the dosage of the gas, the sedation gas, but I wonder if maybe it was not enough and Dr. Haig is come under some danger. So I was wondering if you, in order to sort the situation out, I or someone must go out there and find out what is wrong and going on.
Where is Dr. Valerie Livia?
She was in the experiment room, the experimentation chamber.
Is she?
When last I saw her.
Then she be in danger?
She is very likely closest to the pods, yes.
We should probably help her.
Of course.
Yes, this is a good idea. I can, the package you brought, it is...
yes.
We were in the process of forging, distilling an antidote to the serum that had unfortunately plagued Dr. Haig. The package you brought is actually the other half of the antidote that we were waiting for. There's a
What is
very
that
crucial
ingredient?
reagent.
Well, let's get on it right away.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Dr. Livia, she has the other half. We have already distilled the other half of the serum.
So we need to get to Dr. Livia
Yes.
and give her this.
Yes, and
half of a
she can help administer the cure to Dr. Haig. Yes.
all right then.
I shall remain here in the panic room with anything you have that is valuable that you are worried for its safety.
Dr. Stoutbrand, it
Yes.
seems that we are not contracted for this job, so
No,
it
no.
would be more appropriate for you to go and handle your situation or to pay us. What would you prefer?
That is a good question.
It is clear you were able to pay as you have paid for the delivery of the... Well, you haven't paid yet, but you have your coin purse out ready to pay for the delivery.
Right, yes. I will put the coin purse in here and we will all go and assess the level of the danger and at the very least, you all will certainly be able to spend the night here, of course.
I mean,
But-
with lockdown protocols, it seems.
Yes, that will be happening
This
regardless.
may help us as well. We are in danger also, it would seem.
It's true.
But we can happily help.
The payment, yes, payment will be and should be increased.
I
Naturally.
appreciate that very much. We are perfectly capable of helping to mitigate the danger and rescue Dr. Livia. We're no strangers to danger and fighting things. I myself have fought all manner of terrifying entity. Mummies, vampires, wolfmen.
No,
Yes.
this is true.
Yes.
Oh, my.
I mean, when you travel on the road, you often run into some ne'er-do-wells.
Oh, yes, of course, traveling on the road, very dangerous.
Very important to be able to take care of oneself.
Yes, absolutely. And very smart to bring an umbrella. All sorts of weather
Yes.
and inclements, and you can keep away.
Yes.
Yes. This is good. And you are a robot, so
Yes.
That is good.
Yes, I just wanted to make sure that we didn't focus our efforts on something that wouldn't bring anything to us. We
certainly.
could be making our way out of the place. We could try to escape. However, if we focus on what you need, perhaps there should be recompense. Compensation, rather.
No, definitely. Compensation will be determined. Why don't the four of us, the emergency lights and the generator should be on by now. We should head back out. I can lead you to the experimentation chamber.
Is there a mirror in this panic room?
No, there is not.
Okay.
I'm shiny if you want to take advantage
Yes,
of that.
actually,
I was
do.
going to say, yeah.
I just look in like the plate on your back or something, and
Yeah. The flattest plate on me. Just,
adjust my
I'm very used to this.
adjust my bonnet, make sure it's not askew.
And while-
I turn my head around to be backwards to say,
If you go slightly to the left, it will be perfectly centered.
and then I turn my head back the right way. Yeah.
This better?
Quick check-in. How are we? Are you all feeling all right?
I mean, I
It's a
think.
stressful situation.
Well, yes, of course, but
Dr. Morgan Panzer, when you are done, I would love to have a word with you.
Yes, no.
Yeah, please.
By all means.
I'm fine with this. It's a little bit startling, but
Are you feeling all right?
Feeling might be the wrong word. I am curious to see
No
what is
difficult emotions?
No.
Still none.
I think we are a very capable group, and this is nothing to be worried about. I'm sure we can handle all of this.
We've handled everything we've come across so far.
That is very correct.
Dr. Stoutbrand.
Yes.
You wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I wanted to talk to you as a fellow man of science.
Yes.
I was wondering if maybe...
Polishing Delver's armor
Nice.
whilst we're doing this.
I was wondering if maybe you thought, if maybe it was a good idea to send the robot out. As we are all precious living beings, as a robot can be reconstructed.
Like you anymore.
Dang, wow.
I understand your perspective.
How dare you?
I don't think that being constructed by the hands of a person,
Yeah.
rather than being, metaphysically built of star stuff by a deity above, makes one any less of a person.
I'm switching to the sinister playlist.
Delver is my valued colleague and my trusted friend.
Oh.
And I will not send them to danger alone. And we fight best as a team anyway, if there is danger to be fought.
Well, this all makes very good sense, and that is why I wanted to consult you. I figured you would know best.
Yes.
Yes.
Do I get any impression of sinister intent from him? Aside from being callous.
Right.
I'm
absolutely.
like, aside from racism,
Aside from that, like, that's malign and bad. It is not sinister
He's not
intent.
trying to-
He's not
yeah.
trying.
he's just a dick.
Yes.
But yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
That is doop 17.
Dude, 17.
Dude 17. With a Dude 17, you can tell, there does not seem to be anything sinister or malign. He is just he is through and through a man of science, and it doesn't seem like he's encountered a mechanical sentient being like
Yes.
your friend Delver here. He seems like it's an object, and that, nothing sinister, but he just callousness.
Understand, in my research back at the university,
Yeah.
since I was a child, barely out of my mother's womb, I have always been fascinated by life and death. When I was at university, I endeavored to change the balance of life and death, to take control of it in a way no one ever had. I constructed a person out of parts of other people. Strange, I know it does sound. I built a person, animated him, and
This is Delver.
No. I built a person out of flesh, parts of other people. and animated him.
He
Sewed all these parts together. And then I was somewhat callous towards him, I will admit. It is something of which I am deeply ashamed. He ran off into the world, gods know where. I've been searching for him ever since. Don't let your pursuit of knowledge make you callous to the souls of others.
He takes his beard down from one shoulder and strokes it contemplatively, and then throws it over the other as he thinks about your words. And then he looks up to you and he says,
I scratch my face a little, just idly pull out like a loose little bit of stitching and just throw it away.
Yeah. He looks up to you and he goes, these are very important words you have said, yes. Us people of science, we so often can... we can become so clinical and everything. We forget about what matters, yes.
I am prone to
Thank
it
you
myself.
for reminding me.
Just because someone was built like Delver or like my son does not make them any less a person than those who were born like you and I.
Yes, this I believe to be true, yes. Now, I do have a question for astonishing packages, if I can open it up to your entire group.
There you go, Alberta.
Hello!
You've had some fingerprints.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
So, I am actually,
I put away like a silk handkerchief.
are we ready to go out? I am going to open the panic room door.
I suppose so.
So you will be accompanying us?
I will be making sure the coast is clear outside, yes.
You said you want our thoughts on something. You want our input.
I would love...
He wants to let the astonishing packages do the thinking.
Well, perhaps seeing as he knows his way around the facility,
Yes.
he would be of assistance.
Oh, no, you
I
should
would
definitely
love-
come with
Yes,
us.
I will show you around. I am...
And we need to find Dr. Olivia and get this package to her.
Yes. She will know what to do with it.
Perfect.
Let me check for the backup lights, and he undoes this big, like, heavy kind of lever on the panic room door, and then opens it, and he sees... yes. And you can
actually,
see
quick
a
question.
sort of dim light going in from...
Maybe this is a little late. Is there anything we should worry about aside from Dr. Haig?
I do not think so, no. We are
Okay, perfect.
very safe laboratory. Our experiments
OSHA.
push the boundaries of science. But
OSHA standard, like.
yeah, exactly.
You have passed your most recent safety inspection?
Yes.
Excellent.
So,
What were your colleague's symptoms when he took this serum?
I think I see. Hold on. Wait, sorry. What did you say? What was his symptoms?
The symptoms.
He was holding his stomach, and he started to turn an awful shade of sort of dark gray under the skin.
Oh, no. Definitely
Sort of a grayish green. He was foaming at the mouth. His hair was growing excessively.
Has Dr. Haig thought about taking sort of a sojourn to a health spa?
Oh, yes. We did not want to let Dr. Haig out into the world in his condition until we have cured it.
Can I just roll to see if I recognize anything from those symptoms that like collects them together?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. What would this be?
Medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah, I think. Medicine or nature, I think.
16.
16.
All right. Well,
Sorry, real quick. With a 16, this sounds like this is such a weird hodgepodge of symptoms that don't normally go together. This sounds like some experimental shit.
Do I believe, now that I know that they don't make sense together, can I roll insight as well? Like, do I believe Stoutbrand is telling the truth?
Yeah, go for it.
Insight. 16 as well.
16 as well. Yeah, it seems like he sees it in his mind's eye very clearly. He's not like pulling for details.
Okay.
It's like he's remembering seeing it, and you can see the disgust in his face.
Thank you.
Of course.
all right. Well, shall we then?
We shall.
What do you think, Adam, shall we?
Do you want to leave the little one here? Or would you
No.
like to come with us?
Bring him with.
Adam is
Excellent.
very capable.
Oh, excellent. Here we go.
Little scritches for Adam.
And he pushes open this heavy metal panic room door. You are back into the living quarters from before. The lights are considerably dimmer. They're in their like backup generator lights mode. Giving things a distinctly creepy and eerie air.
Wow, this is distinctly creepy and eerie.
Yeah. You know, I am. How about this? I can tell you where to go, and I will direct you where to go. But I am very old scientist. This is out of my realm, and it seems like more in the vein of what you all would be doing normally. How much would I have to pay you to go into the rooms first?
How much are we getting paid for the package?
Yeah.
Delivery?
A package delivery was 500 gold pieces.
I think you could consider this a second stop on the package's delivery route, so another 500 gold would be sufficient.
I mean,
He takes one look down the like long science hallway that you can see just out of this panic room, and he looks, and the lights like flicker a little bit, and he goes.
I hold Adam up in my hand, and he goes, "Ah."
if this whole laboratory is to fall to ruin, I suppose your experiments won't have any power after that, and so this delivery would be useless.
Yes.
So,
Has he given us the first 500 yet?
No.
He has it in a coin purse, but he will hand it out in this moment and be like, the original 500 right here, and also either both of you roll me persuasion, or one of you roll me persuasion.
Oh no, take advantage. Someone take advantage.
Yeah, definitely with advantage, whoever rolls.
I'll definitely roll persuasion.
What's your
+4 on persuasion.
Okay, actually -2. But cool. You can take it.
Oh, it was the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it one each then.
I was trying to confer advantage by having Adam make a stern gesture.
So stern. 17 on persuasion.
11.
Come on.
17.
17. Okay, with the 17, he goes, 500, that is steep, but very fair considering what is at stake here. So, yes, I will even give it all to you now. If you promise I do not have to leave this room.
You know what? That's fine.
Great.
Can you just give us clear directions?
Oh, of course. Yes.
Can you draw a map?
I can, yes.
Great.
And then he will go and let me gather your coin. He goes, he actually brings a considerably large coffer out, like a chest, and puts it down on the table, and he will pull it out and fill another bulging coin purse with another 500 gold pieces and hand it to you, and he will go, I just didn't want to be out of your sight for too long in case something might happen.
That's fine.
May we assume that the rules of the previous contract that was signed will apply to this same contract hereafter?
Yeah, except
Extra money.
you are delivering the...
Yes, quite.
To and yes.
So let's take this to.
So we've got both coin purses now?
Yes.
And we also have the what was in the package for Dr. Olivia.
Yes.
Honestly, assuming that we get through this all right, this worked out quite well for us. 2 bulging sacks for 1 astonishing package. It seems like a wonderful ratio.
God damn it, Timothy.
I don't know why everyone keeps making these faces. I'm just observing normal things as they are.
Morgan Panzer! He brings you all to the long hallway.
Sir.
What?
Timothy Portnoy, you know what you did.
I don't know what you are. I don't know to what you are referring.
So this is the map, and he will begin drawing on a parchment. He'll rip a page out of a nearby journal and draw you a quick map.
Great.
And he will also point to the long hallway and straight show you. He will point down the hallway, which is like a 30-foot long hallway. He will go, down here, there is a door on the right, a door on the left, followed by another door on the left as a far end, and then I am French now.
I've noticed.
No, it's, the first door on the right, that is our office. That is generally where we get the administrative work done. Probably nothing of interest to you in there. You can check it out if you like as well. To the left, the first door on the left is our research library. That is where we keep our books. That is where we keep our equipment that is not being used for functional experimentation at the moment. It's things like that. The next door on the left, that is the experimentation chamber. That is where Dr. Livia should be, where I last saw her. And also there, Dr. Haig was in stasis.
All right, so that seems like our trajectory.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for?
But and he kind of looks down the hallway, and you can see the second door on the left that he's looking at. That door is ajar.
Oh, that's
And he just looks and he sees it and goes, "Oh, that wasn't that way before."
oh good.
So, in case you do need to know what else is in the laboratory, that door straight at the very end of the hallway, that is a control room. That is where the machines and the mechanisms that we use, that is where they are stored. And then the hallway goes that way, and when you go that way, there is a synthesis laboratory. That is where we synthesize our chemicals. Beyond there, a back door to the left, a back door to the right, a storage room for cold storage and things of the like, and then of course the observatory. That room we will not be able to miss. It is a large room, the big telescope. Yes,
We saw it from the
Jamie,
Yes.
Jamie voice, can you real quick tell me again those, just because I wasn't writing them
Why
down.
don't we
At library
actually?
control room.
Why don't we
Take 5?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're about to venture out into the laboratory.
Big scary lab. Draw me a map while we're on break.
Exactly.
You take a 5 and draw yourself a map too, friend. Maybe to the bathroom, maybe to the snacks, maybe wherever your heart desires. See you in 5 minutes.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi.
So,
So
our
we start sneaking down the hall.
Astonishing Packages Incorporated begins sneaking down the dimly lit, backup generator lit laboratory hallway. All the doors are industrial metal doors, as you can see, and you have a door to your right, 2 doors to your left, 1 door at the far back end of the hall, and then the hallway goes to the right.
And we were supposed to go turn with the hallway to get to the lab.
The experimentation chamber, he said, was the second door on the left.
Oh, second door.
That's where Dr. Livia should be.
And the door straight ahead is the control room?
Yes, that's right.
Has he already locked the door behind us?
No, not yet.
Doctor,
What have you got? What?
the control room there.
Yeah.
Is the machinery in there capable of controlling the rest of this place? Could it open and shut doors and change the lights?
Yes, except for the emergency shutdown protocol. It can control everything but that. That is in place for everyone's sake.
and that's what we're in right now.
Yes, yes.
It's already been activated.
Yes.
So we could not get in there and activate things in there to exert control over the doors.
I would say don't press any buttons, don't go slamming about, but if you find anything that may help you, and you think it might help the situation, and Dr. Livia says it's okay, I'd say go for it.
Well, shall we head to the experimentation
I
chamber?
leave it in your capable hands.
Okay,
And then he
bye.
shuts the panic door.
Experimentation chamber first, since that's where Dr.
That
Livia
is probably the
was
best
seen
bet.
last.
Yes, the ease with which he paid us a secondary sum does make me somewhat suspicious that this will be harder than we expect.
You know, how about when we get through this, because I believe in us entirely and that we will get through it, perhaps we could fudge some of the details and see if we can exert a little more pressure.
I think that should be
So let's
satisfactory.
go.
Let's see what we're dealing with. Do I see anything else moving about in the halls here?
Give me a perception check, please.
That is 11.
11. Okay.
Good.
That ajar door, the second door on the left, the experimentation chamber, you can see that there is actually, it looks like there is a fog spilling out of the door.
Oh, I don't like that.
And
Perhaps
yeah,
I
you can
should
see
go
there is
first.
sort of some shattered glass.
Do you think,
There as well.
are you able to send a message to Dr. Olivia? Is that a thing you
Yes, I
can do?
am able. Yes, quite.
Maybe we can try that.
Certainly. In regards to what this fog might be.
Just also generally where she might be, if she's a person who's...
Oh, to Dr. Livia, of course.
Yeah.
Quite.
How does message work like that? If I can't see if there's someone in there?
You can point in their direction. I think, if you're not like pointing toward them, I don't think it would go through. And I know that there are blocks depending on the material.
I think you gotta point your finger toward a creature within 120
Yes.
feet. You can pass the spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier. Magical silence, 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood blocks the
So
spell.
you're-
But I'm not familiar with the
I mean, we've been she's been.
described to us.
Would we be familiar with her?
I would say you would be familiar with her, although I would say you are pretty positive this entire laboratory has at least an inch of metal in the wall.
Never mind. I tried.
Perhaps I should
Good thought.
simply shout.
You know
I
what?
just
That
worry
sounds like
about-
a great idea.
I just worry about attracting the attention of Dr. Haig.
I see.
Oh, I suppose that's a good idea.
I think
I was
perhaps,
going to
however-
argue and then realize that wisdom is my dump stat, so I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea.
I think perhaps if we go towards that fog, it should be me in the lead, as I do not need to breathe.
All right.
I actually also don't need to breathe.
Okay.
But you can still go
Back,
first.
Margarita.
I feel like that's a really silly plan, but we're gonna go with it anyway.
Quite.
You don't need to hang far back, but let one of us step into the room first.
Sure.
So how far back are you going to wait?
I'm
from
like
the-
maybe 10 feet behind them. I'm not
Okay.
far back.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't want her breathing in that fog for now.
Fair. So look at her.
Handkerchief out.
Send robots
Does this
first.
fog look like it might be hazardous, or is this just vibes fog?
Unclear.
Okay.
Roll for vibes.
You can, yeah.
Certainly try.
I can't roll insight on the fog.
You can roll insight on the fog. Yeah, I'd say.
Insight, or would that be like Arcana? Or
I think I would call it more
nature?
Arcana or Investigation.
Okay, cool.
Investigation seems right.
I'm going to say investigation.
20.
Hell yeah.
That is an 11 for me.
An 11 for you. Okay.
What do I feel about the
20
fog?
for you.
Investigation 13.
Investigation 13.
It's
Okay.
a natural 20 for a 20.
It's actually one of my best skills. I just rolled real bad.
And it's not good for you, but I rolled real good.
With 11, this fog is
Sus.
It's hard to actually. You might not even see that it's a laboratory. Fog, dry ice. You know, there's probably fog going around places. Maybe it's a sterilization fog. Who's to say? Not really sure. With a 13, this fog very likely shouldn't be kind of billowing out like it is. It does seem like something in the experimentation chamber produces fog, and if there is enough being produced that is spilling out of the room, that seems off. With a natural 20, you can yeah. With a natural 20, you can actually you can't see like where it's coming from because you're not quite to that point yet, and you are about 10 feet back. But you can see that the fog is being. It is being consistently pumped out in such a way, and in the fog, you see movement, sort of slow, kind of stilted, staggering movement. For just a second in the fog, you just see this kind of appendage of some kind, sort of brush through the fog.
This music is making it scary, Jamie.
Do you want me to change?
No,
it's fine.
No, leave the scary music.
No, it's perfect.
It's the right vibe for this moment.
Correct. I'm just scared. I don't like it.
Do you share that with us?
There's something moving in there.
Oh, don't walk into that fog. Get up. Don't go floor level. Get up here, Adam. Put Adam on my shoulder.
Oh, all right. There is someone moving in there. Doesn't look to be too swift of a mover, but not really sure.
Should we try to speak to it?
I suppose.
Just be ready for anything.
Dr. Livia, is that you?
As you call that out, you hear in response a staccato rasp, like a.
I'm sorry I didn't get that.
You don't hear anything else.
Well, shit.
We just already got fan art of astonishing packages. Like Rob created an amazing set of all three of us. Resident
Yes,
artist
that's
Rob
what I
Carlo is
wanted.
always coming
Everybody,
through.
give it up for Rob.
Thank you, Rob. Rob has finished like drawing my character before I've even finished making it. So stunning work, Rob.
That is
As
what I
always.
wanted her to look like.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She's perfect.
Go.
Well,
All right. Okay.
The door remains ajar. The fog billows out, although you do hear sort of a glass cracking sound. Just a light, like a fracture. Of
Now that I have called out already, I think I am just going to call out, Dr. Livia, where are you?
And yes, Rob, you're right. It's not fan art. It is official art. We appreciate
That is true. That is honestly very true.
He's our artist, so yeah.
You are our artist,
what it looks
and
like.
this is an official group now. Dr. Livia, are you out there? That's concern. Oh,
It
that's
said yes.
That's very concerning.
I can't decide if that's more concerning or less concerning.
Honestly, is that from the same direction? That
Yeah, it's coming from the room.
All right.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Possibly the fog is doing this to her.
Possibly. Yeah.
I'm going to hold my breath indefinitely and try and go and drag her out.
Wait, what?
I'm going to hold my breath indefinitely.
That is what I heard. Okay. Sorry, I forget these things.
I shall come with you.
You're going to also hold your breath indefinitely?
Correct.
Yes, let's go.
Should I hold on?
I'm going to take in a deep breath now in case I need to speak.
I take in as much air as I can in case I need to speak.
I'm holding on to Adam. How can I tell how large the room is from here?
From where you are, because you're a little further back, you wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
As you two approach, and you can start to peer through the ajar door as you get closer to it, you can see it looks like it's about a 15-foot wide by 20-foot long room, just a little longer than it is wide. Okay. And you can see sort of dim lights of what looks like containment chambers of some kind, glowing from inside beyond the fog.
How many containment chambers?
You're not fully in the room yet, but you see two, kind of off.
And they're both glowing?
Yeah, they're both glowing with sort of this dim blue glow with a little red light kind of glowing at the top as well.
Dr. Livia, are you in a containment chamber or out in the room?
You just hear the crunching of glass underfoot.
From me walking or...
No.
Okay.
From in the room.
Much worse.
I'm going in the room.
Okay.
I thought I had already gone in the room.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no worries.
I'm just going to be waiting at the door.
Okay, cool.
Handkerchief in my mouth.
I'm also gonna go in the room.
Okay.
If I cast light, will it do anything in here? Like, will I be able to see?
Light shit.
Yeah,
Like things.
yeah. I'll cast light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually you cast it on an object, but you are an object. So
Hey,
if you want
whoa. Jamie likes to
I don't-
objectify women.
No,
That's
no,
what we
no,
just
no.
found.
just Warforged, I swear.
Technically, constructs are creatures and not objects.
That's true.
Wow.
That's absolutely true. Yeah, man.
Wow.
What do you want to cast a light on now? Why?
I do have a couple of daggers. Can I just?
Do you want I'll be at the door, but
umbrella?
on the parasol?
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna
there
cast
you go.
light on this parasol.
And I will hold it at the door.
Bright light shines into this laboratory.
As we have determined.
I'm not saying Dr. Morgan Panzer would like this, but he's got a wig on his high up head.
Insanity.
20-foot radius and dim light. So bright light, 20-foot radius, dim light for an additional 20.
Incredible.
So actually, like, if I'm at the door, it should light the entire room, more or less.
Incredible. Yeah, you, with the parasol, the room is lit up. It is formerly dark and dimly lit, things, machines glowing in the dark of the room. As you two enter the room, I take it you, then you?
I thought we were kind of going in side by side.
Yeah,
Shoulder
yeah.
to shoulder, arms
Sure,
length.
you go arms length. You can see the light illuminates something that was not seen previously. There is one containment cell sort of around the corner against the left wall right when you come in that you can see is absolutely shattered. And this is the thing that is pouring this sort of fog, gas, whatever this is. It is just emanating from the inside of this containment cell where you can see straps that have been ripped through, leather straps. And you can see a figure. It looks like there was a figure sort of pressed up against the containment cell. But now that the light kind of shines in, the figure, which is wearing a lab coat and sort of has long, straight black hair, whips around on all of you, and you can see it has bloody red eyes. It is an elven woman. Maybe about in her late 30s, with long black hair, but her eyes are bleeding. Her skin has taken on a dark greenish, grayish hue, and her finger joints have grown and claws protrude from the end of her fingertips, as well as she has grown many more teeth at strange, disconcerting angles. And as she whips around on all of you, she lunges at you. Everybody roll me initiative, please.
Free action, I just pull out a nail file. I can't.
And you're like, here you go, sweetheart.
Hey, Jimmy, I realize
Jim.
you're not using that light anyway. Do you want
Sure
to
I am.
just pop it down? Because then I can just look straight at you.
Initiative.
Good point.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Right? Good call, yeah. I didn't even... Why did it not occur to me?
Proficiency in con saves.
That's good.
That's good for us.
That's good, yeah.
What?
We all
I'll have proficiency on con
We
saves.
sure do.
And that feels like that's going to be good in this situation.
Wait, all three classes have
Yeah.
proficiency in con saves.
Margarita Del Bosque, what did you get?
I got a modified 20.
Modified 20. How about you, Dr. Klaus Morgenpanzer?
13.
13. Dr. Nope, not Dr. Delver Dent. So many D's.
17.
17. Fantastic.
Indeed it is.
It is. And then
You said 13?
Dr. Livia has rolled. Dr. Livia, the order will be Margarita, then Delver, then Klaus, then Dr. Livia, or whatever she has become. Margarita Del Bosque, what do you do as this horrific, mutated scientist lunges at your friends?
Oh, I don't like that at all. Yeah, I'm going to... I know what I should do, but I also know what I want to do. So I am just going to set Adam down. And I'm going to run between... And how far is Dr. Livia from me?
Dr. Livia, from the doorway is 10 feet.
Oh, great. So I'm just going to run
Okay.
and say... Well, hey, now that's absolutely uncalled for, and I'm gonna swing my parasol at her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to parasol.
It's lit.
It is lit.
Oh, awesome. Light umbrella.
Well, that's bad.
Sunbrella.
That's a natural one.
Oh.
Alas for me.
Yeah, you run forward, and there is a long coil, like connected from one of the containment cells to the wall, kind of trips you up, and your parasol just swings and catches nothing but air.
Cool.
And you hear a screech from Dr.
I am going to try to interpose myself between my friends and Dr. Livia.
Okay. Fantastic.
And I am going... I guess if you will allow me this object interaction, to tie a handkerchief around my face so as to less gases.
Absolutely, and it's a good thing because as you do that, because as you are here standing in this lab, this chemical smell, there is this sort of festering, almost acidic chemical smell coming from Dr. Livia.
Well, that is a foul smell, and I would kindly ask you to step down. Well, perfect. I think we've had a really good conversation, and that's my turn.
Perfect.
With
Okay.
glowing lace parasol
Yeah, true.
That's surprisingly heavy.
I love it. Hell yeah. Delver, we go to you.
I am gonna... Listen, if I've got a magic missile, I should use a magic missile, because, like, when
When are you going to get to use the magic missile again?
when am I going to get to use another one?
Never.
So
I mean, at some point, you may play another class that has a magic
just to
missile.
say,
Never.
listen,
Maybe you'll play a wizard one day.
Listen, smoke him if you got him. I'm gonna
Remember,
cast
you're our healer.
Magic missile at this thing. I mean, I don't have like a big healing spell. Like I don't have like restoration of any sort.
Spells.
I can't help.
Liv,
I'm
you're
protecting my friends.
You fight the way you want to fight.
So it's just the 3 dots. Hit the creature I can see for 1d4 plus 1 force damage, and it's It just does it. How does it? I
So
roll.
it just hits.
It auto hits.
It just happens.
hits. Stunning.
Unless Dr. Olivia has shield,
Glad to be here.
which I'm assuming doesn't at this point.
I need d4s. And there's a d4.
Feels like not. At one point may have.
Maybe, yeah.
Not
Maybe.
in this current vibe.
No.
That's 8 damage. Wait, plus 4 for my charisma, so 12 damage.
Ooh.
No, that's not true.
It's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
plus one.
JK, I was looking at healing one. Plus
it's
1.
Plus one for each dart, though.
So what did I say? 8. So 11 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Just a quick question for my friends here. Are we trying to kill her?
It seems that Dr. Livia can no longer perform her duties, and it seems that the rest of my party is in danger. To complete this contract, I think Dr. Livia will have to no longer be here.
All right, I did just want to ask, please take a step back.
To me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take a step back.
Yeah, I just want to be in front of them.
You're just, yeah, you want to make that block. Got it.
With
Cool.
parasol.
Parasol block. I love it. All right, Delver. Yeah. What does it look like as you fire these magic missiles, Delver?
Yeah, I think they're Tony Stark style. They pop up from my shoulder, and they just like pew, pew, pew. Yeah, exactly.
really cute,
Right
actually.
into my target.
Yeah, she was about to nail straight into the throat of our dear Margarita. Mid lunge, your magic missiles catch her, knock her backwards.
Nice.
Staggering her. Very nice.
And yeah, that'll be it for my turn.
Okay, Dr. Klaus.
Right. How far away from her am I right now?
Everyone is 10 feet except for Margarita.
All right, great. I'm going to go. First, I am going to go, look out, Margarita! And then just go, like, my eyes kind of cloud over and just crackling electricity runs along all of the stitching. And then just throw a hand out and like a tendril of electrical energy shoots out of my hand at
Dr. Olivia?
Dr. Livia.
Surprisingly at Margarita, and it's like, why?
I tricked you!
What a
Betrayal! I just had
Adam.
the spell open in front of me and I shot it like a fool. It's lightning lure.
Fancy.
Yeah. The lure.
That is, I will need a strength saving throw.
I have gotten, or rather, Dr. Olivia has gotten a 15.
A 15 is my DC. So this does not affect her. And then I will look at Marguerite and go, where's Adam?
Can I say I left Adam at the door?
Yeah.
The fight started and you left him outside?
He's at the door.
He's here for fighting.
You see Adam's little head just peeking. Okay.
There.
Is he within 30 feet of Dr. Livia?
Oh, yeah.
Bonus action. Adam, get her! And Adam goes, ah! And then throws his arm up and just does like a karate chop motion.
Amazing.
And his little hand just detaches and flies at her.
Not his little hand.
I was not expecting it.
I love this so much, though. It's so good.
Oh, it's so good.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Ooh,
A
hell
19
yeah.
does hit, yeah.
Hold on, I need a die.
Getting hit.
That will be 5 force damage.
Oh, shit.
And then his little hand fully boomerangs back to him and reattaches.
Amazing. All from the doorway, right?
Yeah.
Incredible.
And then he just goes, ah!
Good job, Adam.
Yeah, this little hand comes in and is it a punch? Is it like a slap?
It's a punch.
It's a punch. Great. Yeah, just beans this monstrous Dr. Livia on the head. She kind of staggers back once more. Incredible. Very nice, very nice.
All right.
That will take us to Dr. Livia's turn.
Fuck me up, baby.
Okay, Dr. Livia's going to try and do that. Dr.
Yes, I
Livia
said
is-
what I said.
No, I heard you. Yeah, I know.
Dr.
You can keep saying astonishing package.
Yeah, no, fully valid.
Truly. Dr. Livia is going to lunge at you, Margarita, with her
All right.
claws.
Sounds good.
That is a 9 to hit.
That does not hit me.
Okay. Margarita lunges at you with her claws. You put your parasol up, and she just kind of clumsily.
She just Margarita just like fully opens their parasol in Dr. Livia's face.
Just kind of scratches at it. And you can, this chemical smell gets even stronger as she kind of like lunges at you. But that is it for her turn. We go back to the top of the round to Margarita.
Can we say that Dr. Livia is like spitting and it's
Oh, yeah.
gross?
Absolutely, she is. And also, as you start your turn, if you would be so kind, you're going to roll it with advantage because you have a hanky tied around your nose and mouth.
yeah.
But please roll me a
Con save.
Constitution saving throw.
I will do so.
For this horrible chemical odor.
Okay, pretty good, pretty good. And slightly better. That is a 21.
Okay.
Hey.
A 21 is a success.
Perfect.
Is
yeah.
Adam safe from that where he is?
Adam is safe from that,
Perfect.
yes.
We love Adam.
Close proximity seems to be the triggering, yeah.
Would die for Adam.
Same.
All right. Well, as the spittle flies in Margarita's face, this very put together young woman is just like, I'm so sorry, but I would please ask you to mind your manners, and I'm going to bonus action go into a rage.
Yeah!
And as I do, almost emerging from both me and the fog, become spectral guardians.
Ooh.
You know, women in hoop skirts and men in like suits who look like Colonel Sanders. Just appear.
Cotillion.
Exactly. This is a cotillion ball in the fog suddenly, as my my guardians come out, my ancestral protectors,
Ancestral cotillion.
while I rage. Yeah.
Inspired.
So yes, so I am
Rage.
I am raging.
Hi.
Huh?
Sorry. Go on.
So yes, I'm now going to, now that I'm raging, I am going to attack and hope I do better
Go ahead and you tick.
with my parasol.
Are you attacking the usual normal way?
The usual normal way.
As opposed to recklessly?
Right now, yes.
Okay, cool.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits? Yeah.
Beautiful. So I roll 2d6. 5 plus 3, so that's 8 plus my rage damage, which is 2, so that is 10. And because I have the crusher feat, I am going to
Yeah, get crushing. Let's see it.
Crush feet.
I am going to push Dr. Livia 5 feet back.
Oh, awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, behind her, there is like this shattered containment cell. There is also some desks and where there is clearly some like work. But she goes staggering back
And
with a nasty blow.
And our southern cotillion guardians are swirling around in the fog, and she has disadvantage on any attacks that are not on me.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Amazing. She,
And I'll step right up to her.
amazing. Yeah, these southern folks are kind of blocking your allies from view,
Yeah.
sipping their iced tea and mint tulips. And you just kind of stand opposed right in front of Dr. Livia, who kind of, you can see like falls back into the glass, the shattered glass, hands straight through the glass, and then pulls itself up.
Squeaks.
I'm so sorry, my dog decided this moment was the squeaky toy moment.
It was adorable. I'm not mad at it.
In my head, there's one ancestral spirit with a glass in each hand, just like, I have an iced tea and a mint julep.
And you know what? I love that for you, Grandpa Jones.
I'll take a sip of one, I'll take a sip of the other.
Grandpa Jones for sure has a bushy mustache.
Oh, absolutely.
Dr. Olivia comes back and looks absolutely haggard. Her hair now kind of falling in front of her face and kind of pulling off of her head in clumps. She like levels her red, bleeding eyes at you.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Also.
Oh yes.
So yeah, disadvantage on attacks that aren't against me.
Okay.
If for some reason she does hit someone who's not me, everyone has resistance to that damage.
Awesome. That's so good.
Ancestral Guardian.
God, it's so great. Incredible. Delver, that'll take us to you.
Yeah. Pardon me, totally. I don't have any kind of restoration spell, so I don't think. I don't know. I feel like I should be maybe knocking around in case the cure can be done with the thing.
I've got healing, but nothing to cure this.
That was sort of my. I don't know if you have a restoration spell. I was wondering if we were trying to keep her alive, but I don't know. And you two are much smarter than me, so I will defer to your wisdom.
If I do necrotic damage, I'll find out if she's undead or not.
I'm gonna do chill touch on her.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to. Am I up to her yet? I'm not.
You don't have to touch her. Chill touch is a ranged spell.
That's right. Chill touch is neither chill nor touch.
It's insane.
Almost forgot. I'm gonna attack with and that's a. I roll a d20 and then I add my attack modifier.
Get it together.
And that's
Jeremy Crawford 11 years ago.
that's a 12 to hit. On chill touch, 12
was a miss, unfortunately. You launch this chill touch, this cold necrotic robot hand. How does it look?
It just when I reach out my robot hand, it kind of like like each layer you see like each foot another hand appears until they're like how many feet away is she?
From you, 15.
Yeah, 15 like ghostly robotic hands leading as they go boom, 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 and reach her.
They continue the distance. She is moving so erratically. The very last chill touch hand just shatters through the rest of the containment pod and just misses by just a little bit. Anything else, Delver Dan?
I'm gonna move into the. I want to investigate, but she's here. I suppose that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Klaus.
You haven't taken damage either of you, right?
No.
Not yet.
No, not yet. Has she taken a lot of damage yet?
She's taking a bit.
She's taking a bit. Is she looking? How's she looking?
She is bloody.
Oh, wait, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to kick it up to a leveled spell then.
That's fair.
Going to just surge the power through me and throw another lightning lure again.
Okay.
Strength saving.
Okay, you will have. That is a 19.
Well, shit.
She can go fuck herself.
Your lightning coruscates and wraps around her, and you can see she kind of writhes under it, but it does not. It's not that she is immune to it by any means, but she seems to be enhanced strength-wise by whatever's happening to her, such that she is able to just resist it and shrug it off.
Well, shit. And then I'm just going to look at her and say, "Hey, stop it. Be regular. Adam, get her." And Adam's gonna kick a foot at her this time.
Oh shit! Love it.
Be regular. Have more fiber.
That's not gonna hit.
Sorry, that's so bad.
It was good and I liked it. That is gonna be 11.
11, unfortunately, is a miss.
His foot just gets lost somewhere in the fog and then emerges again back to him.
You see it hopping back through the fog. Incredible. Adam reattaches his foot. Then Dr. Livia is going to lunge out past the Southern Spectres
At me.
At you. Yes.
That's fine.
Absolutely. Yes, you are the closest as well. This time she's going to lunge and try and she's coming at you with her horrible malformed
All right.
teeth, just trying to bite you square in the face.
Sounds good.
That's a natural 1.
Well, that misses me again.
That very much misses you, yes. She just comes at you, teeth blaring. How do you repel it? Her.
I think as lunge, it's just sort of like parasol to the face. It's like bind with a. If you've ever seen someone bind with a sword and bind it down, it's like I just bind her face down with the parasol.
Amazing. You bind her face down, and she actually is thrust down into the fog. At which point, she kind of disappears from sight
Oh, don't like that.
in the fog. And she seems to be crawling on the ground. Margarita, we go to you.
Nope. Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
So do I see her? Do I not?
Give me a perception check.
Oh no. I don't like that. Well, that's an 8.
You do not see her.
Well, I'm gonna
You can hear her.
Wait,
nails clacking
I
on the
literally
ground.
have a lit up parasol. Does that help?
True.
That's true. And the fog is blocking. It's kind of the headlight fog effect. Other than that, you would be right.
Then you know what? It's time for a reckless attack
Go for it.
to cancel out that disadvantage.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
assume because I don't see her, right?
Yes, correct. Go for it.
Cool.
Because she just dropped to the ground thanks to you. So I'd say go
Sounds
ahead and roll it with
good.
disadvantage, and you got it.
Well,
Or
straight
out, because reckless, yeah.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 just hits. You bring your parasol down where you are pretty sure she is and feel it connect with something hard and fleshy. And you hear a...
Fully pulls my high-heeled foot out of the way. No. And that is another.
It was getting closer to you, yeah.
That I don't care about being attacked, but you don't mess with my clothes. Oh, fuck you.
And never mind, keep going. Oh yeah, you are good.
So that's only 8 bludgeoning damage.
With 8 bludgeoning.
And because of the crusher feet, I'm going to golf club swing push her 5 feet back.
Amazing. You feel it connect with what is likely her twisted spine, and you send her. The floor is covered in glass and some containment fluid. You just kind of almost like you said curl her across the floor. You hear her body kind of thunk into the wall, and you hear her kind of rasp once more. The pressure, the feel that you got slamming your parasol into her and pushing her, it felt like you took a lot out of her with that. It feels like she is barely hanging on.
All right.
And you hear her rasping has kind of gotten
All right.
hindered.
I will then say to my companions, it sort of sounds like she's on her last legs. I think now we decide if we're killing her or not.
If there's potential to be a cure, I think if we at least knock her out, that should be sufficient.
I'm fine with that.
Yes.
That's my turn. I will still approach her to sort of block off my companions. She still has disadvantage on anyone who's not me, and they have resistance if she somehow gets past me.
Perfect. Okay, well then Delver, it goes to you.
Can I see the source of this fog?
It is the broken containment cell up against the kind of west wall next to you, or 10 feet away from you. But the fog is clearly supposed to hold whatever is in the containment cell in this sort of sedated chemical stasis. But it is just pouring out.
Okay, and clearly it didn't work because she's escaped. Or maybe
Well,
she's
she
stronger
wasn't-
when this isn't going on.
She
her.
wasn't part of the experiment, right?
Oh, she
No,
was
she
not.
wasn't.
Dr. Haig was supposed
Yeah,
to be
that was the
named.
concern.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen another. No.
You have not seen
have
any sign of Dr.
concerns.
Haig yet. No.
Yeah.
I would also just like to say, Rob, you are correct. Mark Twain is absolutely one of my spirit guardians.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I was like, yes, this is correct. Sorry, keep going.
And Steve-O Willie.
Say that.
Willie?
You know.
Southern icon.
No.
Delver, we would love- What are you doing?
Could I? This is not a combat related thing because I'm not too worried about my friends and this like zombie that's almost dead. Is there like a power cable or like a crystal powering this sedation pod that I could sever to like stop the fog going?
Absolutely, yeah. You can see a long kind of metallic coil that seems to be running, like all of the containment cells kind of have these coils running out the back of them to the machine to your left.
Yeah.
It's like this control panel of some kind that seems to just sort of have like, you know, little statistics and numbers kind of flashing and blaring on it. Mm-hmm. One of them is like good, red
Yeah.
because it's broken.
Yeah. And can I see like an off button? On, off.
Give me a perception or investigation.
But that would take an action, wouldn't it?
I would allow it to be a free action as you stand here in this moment.
Sure. Perception, you say?
Perception or investigation, either one.
That's gonna be plus my perception or investigation. You said. Is that correct?
I love this song.
That's correct.
That's 0 either way, but 18.
Oh, thank God. You meant 0 whether it was perception or
No.
like, oh,
Wow.
Plus 0, but 18 is what I rolled.
that's good.
Yeah.
So these.
Is there a big red button?
So this panel does seem to be entirely in Dwarvish.
Okay.
But
I
there
speak
is-
Gnomish, I don't speak Dwarvish.
That's just too bad.
Yeah.
There does seem to be a big, not one big red button for all of them, but a red toggle underneath each one. And you think if you did it under the red blaring one, that would probably shut off the fog to that machine.
I want to cast Mage Hand and shut it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
You summon a mage hand.
Yeah.
Flips the toggle. The dim lights on the stasis, the fog. All
When I
powers
do my
out.
mage hand, it looks like a robot hand, but kind of like more cartoonish and friendly. Kind of like bubbles, you know, like I don't know, round and funny, kind of like a Mickey Mouse glove if it were a robot hand.
It's got like 4 fingers for sure.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just appears. The fog begins to disperse.
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, if that's all,
Yeah.
Dr. Klaus.
The fog, is she visible through the fog yet, or is it not?
The fog has become patchy. She is visible, though, because of Margarita kind of slammed her in the wall. And
Is
she's
there any?
poking out.
But the fog is still there a little bit.
Yeah, a little.
Is there any kind of fan or ventilation or anything?
Yeah, you do see that up on the like near the ceilings of these walls there are ventilation shafts.
But like a fan I could turn off to make it clear faster.
I mean, you can see
Something I
it
could
right
turn
now.
on.
Let me give me perception. Give me perception. Let's see if there's anything like that.
It's a natural 1.
No, you don't see anything like that in here.
She's visible. What?
Knock out the lady.
I'm gonna knock out the lady. Knock her out, or should we be going for non-lethal or lethal?
I think we should knock her out.
All right, I'm gonna run up on her with my mace then,
Okay.
and swing it at her head.
My
Okay,
least lethal
fantastic.
mace.
My rubber.
Non-lethally, that is 23 to hit.
Fuck yeah.
That will hit.
For a 6 bludgeoning damage, and as I swing down, I will yell, "Be unconscious!"
And
We
with
can
that,
only hope that works.
there was a loud punk sound of your mace on her skull, and you just hear one last rasping as she collapses to the ground. The fog quickly disperses. We are out of initiative as she lay unconscious.
Can I examine the body to see if there's like a bite mark or some sort of initiating, like changing action, you know?
Yeah, give me medicine.
Cool. Go on.
While this is happening, Dr. Klaus, I know that they said that Dr. Livia had half of this antidote.
Yes.
Do you think you see anything around here? I don't really know what it would look like.
Do I see anything in the room? that
While I am
seems
doing
like
it-
it could be the partial antidote?
There is a small, like almost probably double the size of the package you all brought. It's like a small. It looks like a small container as well, but it has a clear front, a glass clear front that you can see there are all sorts of vials and bottles kind of contained in. Right now, there is only one vial that has anything in it, and it is being held. It is being like held aloft by one of those metal kind of beaker holders. Yeah, it is. But you can see it through the little window.
I'm also like completely like fixing my hair and all of that, just like
Before I
In my back.
Before I interact with that in any way, I stop talking in the voice when I'm talking as me. Before I interact with that anyway, I would like to look around for any documentation that might give further information either on the making of that or on what happened here.
Yeah.
If I do not see it on any desks, I'm then going to go in her pockets.
Okay. You do not have to go into her pockets. You find sort of scattered after the clear fracas that occurred in this room, but kind of piecing together the papers, you see that what Dr. Jameson Haig was working on was this amplification serum was supposed to be able to turn a normal person into sort of a muscular super soldier. It is supposed to enhance their strength. It is supposed to give them like regenerative capabilities. It is supposed to make them a hulking super fighter. And that was what he was working on. It said, according to these papers, Dr. Haig injected himself with the serum, but it started making him sick, and as Dr. Livia kind of puts it, parts of him began to mutate. So her and Dr. Stoutbrand put him in stasis as quickly as they possibly could. One thing they did notice, or one thing they did note in their notes was that they have half of the reagents required, the catalyst for this antidote that could cure Dr. Haig, Dr. Haig, and they've been waiting on this other half. Once it shows up, everything should be fine, but it has to be injected. It has to be injected into the back of the neck.
Right.
All right.
If it is
In order to cure.
if the antidote is finished, or there are enough for multiple doses.
yeah, that's a good.
That's a good question. Give me an investigation check to see if you can determine this information.
I've gotten an amount on this die.
I believe you.
However, I think it's important that I note at this point the left half of my neck came from a brilliant chemist. And a little of his memory is going to kick in right now, and I'm going to use knowledge from a past life and add a d6 to this.
Go for it.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Okay.
That is 19.
Okay. From what it sounds like here, there should be just enough from the reagent you have and from what they have, there should be just enough for 2 normal-sized, normal-shaped transformations reversals, like basically.
So we have one for Dr. Livia, and assuming Dr. Haig is. Assuming Dr. I'm also talking.
It's hard to get out of it.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Assuming Dr. Haig is a normal-sized person, we have enough for him.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
great.
believe so.
Cool.
Assuming the transformation has not made him very large.
And assuming that these,
This is
theories
right.
and hypotheses
Are correct. Which we
because
are
they've never. This is uncharted
This is
territory
all
scientifically.
and that's fair.
Do I think I could finish this antidote serum?
He's real smart.
I think that you would.
I'm
think that
literally
regardless.
an alchemist.
Oh, I
think
know.
that you would think
This
that,
is
absolutely,
what
yes.
He's here for it.
Yeah, using these
we
notes,
do.
you think that the reagent that is currently cooled just needs to be heated, and then what you brought, the component, what they would call it, the distillation, would just need to be added to it once heated and injected before it gets like freezing temperature.
So we should find Dr. Haig, knock him out, do this whole thing.
Are we in a particular setting here?
No.
Okay.
Do I hear?
Can we see any syringes in this room?
Yeah, there is actually a tray of syringes on the desk against the wall.
Can I tie
On a silver tray.
Dr. Livia zombie?
Yeah.
Great, I do that.
You do.
And do
easily.
I hear a potential other creature?
You hear sort of a creaking of metal, almost like a whale song, almost in nature.
Creaking of metal, and I will just turn to Delver and
That's a weird metal creak.
Like that, like that.
Delver, have you oiled yourself recently?
I have. I maintain excellent personal hygiene.
I mean, that's what I thought.
Why
But
was I
did you
American
hear
that
that?
time? I don't know. I've forgotten already.
Did you hear that sort of sound, like creaking metal?
I did hear that sound.
Perhaps we should maybe get both of our problems in one room.
Are you thinking of somehow luring the other doctor?
I mean, I also thought about knocking him out and dragging him.
What?
Like knock out the other doctor, unconscious.
And bringing him in here?
Yeah.
I see. That makes sense. Yes, yes.
She's tied up.
That's very true. Yes. But all three of us would perhaps have to go to be safe. Yes.
I think that would be good.
So the plan is knock him out, take him captive first, then brew the antidote.
Yeah, because you said it needed to be heated up. I would figure if like a cup of tea heated up and then it cools down, maybe that wouldn't work so well. And then you'd
Yes.
have to do it again. I don't know.
As long as it doesn't reach, like it's being kept in the fridge to keep it at a level where it will
okay.
stay potent. Once it is heated and the reagent is added, it should be good as long as you don't take it out in the snow. It'll be
Okay.
It's like it will be shelf stable.
Yes.
Essentially.
Exactly.
Perhaps Dr. Olivia could provide us some further insight if we are able to.
So we
cure
want
her.
to do that now, and then maybe we have it.
Just lock ourselves in this room until
Yes.
it's done.
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
Shall we?
Yes.
We shall.
One last thing you do notice.
Yes.
There is, as you look for, like as you all were kind of looking for the syringes, there is in fact, and now that the fog has cleared, you can clearly see there is a broken syringe on the ground that has smashed on the ground.
I don't
The
like
tip
that.
is snapped off.
No.
And you can see the like 2-3 inches of exposed needle is sticking out of Dr. Livia's like near the back of her.
I just.
But is it like the right position? Like, would it be?
It doesn't seem to be the cure because it can't be the cure.
Yeah,
but
we
you
had
can
it.
see whatever chemical is in here. It doesn't look like a lot of it. Give me medicine. Give me a medicine
Yeah.
check. Yeah, actually.
Should we take that out of her?
Probably.
Well, with a natural one, I probably don't know.
Do I think I
don't?
should take this out of her?
Can I examine also?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
No, it's
give me
medicine?
or investigation, either one. I'll take it.
I'm going to do investigation. It's a natural one.
I know.
All right. So do I think?
I don't know. Give me a medicine or investigation
I
check.
guess it's gonna be investigation because it's slightly less bad.
We're just looking at each other. You think?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait, do you think maybe?
I've never seen a syringe
good.
needle from this angle.
Yes.
So
Somehow
I
I just
have-
cannot interpret.
I have
this.
no bonus, but I did roll a 13.
Okay.
So that is higher than.
Much better than a natural one.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever was in the syringe likely caused this transformation. I think it is whatever is the needle that's kind of jutting out of her neck. It's like kind of at an awkward angle. It's kind of sticking out of the side. You removing it or leaving it in at this point, you don't think
difference.
will really do much.
It just kind of.
You don't think she got a full dose, though, most importantly, which is why
shit.
she is only kind of much.
All right, doctor. I think perhaps if you want to start your thing.
Yes, do we think, in light of what you've, I assume, just told us,
Yes, I did.
do we think a full dose of the antidote will do anything bad to her?
Do I think so? With my 13.
What was the question?
If given that she didn't get a full dose of the stuff, a full dose of the antidote will be too much.
Yeah.
Honestly, it seems like a small amount of the antidote
Cool.
would probably.
Okay, and
she
then
just
maybe
it
we
would
have the
these
rest.
effects might even fade with time, but it would
Gotcha.
considerably ease the process.
Okay.
Let's shall. Let's
I
do
will
this.
begin making antidote.
And I'm just gonna this needle out of her neck.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah,
Because that just sounds like it sucks.
yeah, a little bit of like bright purple liquid, kind of a drop of it, just kind of
Oh, I don't like that.
Down the neck.
I don't. Nope. Don't like that at all.
Okay, you find a fantasy Bunsen burner.
A
continual a Bunsen burner. It's like a continual fire.
I do light.
I should have said burner.
I do light the Bunsen burner, and when the fire up, I just go, and then I just go, I'm fine, and continue the process.
Amazing.
You're getting so much better with that. I'm really proud of you.
You heat the
You have
vial.
improved.
Thank you.
You remove the reagent from your container. This small little vial. The other one is more like a triangular shaped vial. This one looks
An Erlenmeyer flask?
an Erlenmeyer flask or burger, if you will.
If you will.
That's called.
It is what the triangular
Yeah,
flask is called.
yeah.
It's an Erlenmeyer flask. I literally only know that because of an X-Files episode. That was the title of an X-Files episode.
I paid attention in chemistry.
I knew the name of it. I just forgot the shape of it.
Chemistry was I took a chemistry once in high school, and it was the worst grade I got in all of high school.
Ooh, okay, sorry, you're doing your thing.
Well, you've come very far now because, Doctor, you have just brewed an antidote.
That wasn't Dr. Morgan Panzer. That was Tim.
But Tim,
One and the same.
Yeah.
this is the fantasy world where we can live
I get to be good at
You're
chemistry.
fulfilling your fantasy of being good at chemistry.
fantasies of being
Your
good at
wildest
chemistry.
fantasies.
Dr. Morgan Panther, the chemical turns this sort of translucent gold color, and according to the notes, that is what they theorize the antidote should look like.
Do you think you can administer this?
Yes, I didn't think it should be terribly hard.
Should
I
I
will
just turn her?
put some in a syringe.
Should I
just
just
do like
turn
what
her
I think it was like probably a slightly reduced dose.
Yeah.
Can I grab like a fantasy like alcohol wipe or something to clean the area?
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna roll her onto her stomach so the
Go
back of her
over, take the syringe, and just go
embrace.
and jam it in her real hard.
All right, then. Well,
You jam it in, you plunge the syringe, and you plunge it, nothing seems to happen. You pull it out, and you pull her so she has
I'll
face is
help.
visible and kind of plate her against the wall. You see slowly the sort of gruesome effects that this transformation had on her slowly start to fade, and she seems to revert to what looks like a much more mundane self. She is
Don't realize that would happen that fast. Very pleased.
yeah, no,
slowly. It's probably gonna take about an hour for it to fully go away, but you're already starting to see things sort of dwindle and
The fact that I can see the change happening.
it's pretty
It's
quick.
pretty good.
Agreed.
Well, there's no longer foam coming out of her mouth actively.
Exactly.
It's now going in.
No, I'm gonna wipe.
It's like a tape and rewind.
I'm gonna wipe her mouth a little bit. Wipe the needle area.
No. If it doesn't all go back in, this won't work.
No, that's not.
I don't think that's how it works.
all right, should we go try to find Dr. Haig?
And can we prep a?
Second syringe for our second
You know what?
patient.
That's probably good.
In case we need to jab him in the back in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
Yes, quite.
It's quite a good idea.
And given the lower dosage you used, there's probably enough for two people if
A larger
person. A larger person.
Can I find any sort of like hard container to put the syringe inside of?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, right.
You have actually the small chest
Transportation
that you brought it in. You brought the reagent in.
Nice.
Okay, but not like something small enough to like slip in a pocket.
Oh, like a small metal container.
Like a little
that'll fit in
case
a
of some kind, yeah.
See?
Or down
Like something of roughly the equivalent size of like a glasses hard case
Absolutely.
that I could tuck in a.
It was exactly what I was picturing too. Yeah, absolutely. They have syringe cases for when they need to
So I'm
transport.
gonna fill 2 syringes, put one in each, go. Who should carry them?
why don't you give me one of them? I'm often up close.
I'm likely to get close as well.
Yes, quite.
All right.
Sheep.
Shall we?
I
Can we
don't know
like?
why that was the sound effect. I literally said sheep.
You said sheep.
Not on purpose, it just happened.
All right.
Sheep.
No, I said sheep.
Oh,
I said sheep. That was fully a word.
that's even better.
You know the
She
exact.
made sense, Jamie.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. I'm gonna just prop Dr. Olivia up. So she's a little more comfy, still bound, I guess, because she's not fully.
You never
out of the
know.
woods.
Mentally, things might not still be there.
But I do think let's close. Maybe we close this door and kind of brace it a bit.
Yes. I would also advise, perhaps if the Professor Haig or Dr. Haig,
Doctor.
if Dr. Haig,
Doctor.
in his altered state, chose to stab her with a syringe full of the substance, perhaps you should watch out for any syringes. Needles, avoid them.
That sounds like a reasonable supposition.
Yes, advisory for this area.
I pull out another scarf and just wrap it around my neck.
Amazing. You just got a bunch of scarves.
A magician, just but like Hermes scarves, but like a magician, yeah.
You depict the
Also, just be careful of needles on the ground. Everyone has thick shoes on,
of
right?
course.
Yes, excellent.
Steel-toed high
Adam,
Steel toes.
Adam, put on your booties. Adam puts on little booties.
like those little like rubber dog shoes.
Nice.
Oh, I love
Imagine
it.
like steel-soled and toed socks, almost.
But he's like a dog and that he doesn't like wearing them. He
those,
kind of
like-
walks
He
funny.
walks awkwardly.
Some fucking like is it like those fucking like sweater like boot?
Oh, like
heels?
All I'm seeing is a leg warmer.
That's what I was
No,
thinking of.
it's not. No, it doesn't matter. Let's go.
We move on.
We move on. I will show you this later.
You all head out the door. You're standing in the hallway. It curves around and straight ahead, and to the right, all the way down the long hallway is back the way you came.
Straight ahead. I suppose.
Yeah. Do I hear anything movement that could be the not so good doctor?
You do not hear any movement. You do hear sort of a low hum of a large machine, and as you look in that direction, it does seem to be quite apparently the telescope is sort of giving off this gentle thrum, almost like the sound of a refrigerator in your kitchen.
You know, yeah, the traditional refrigerator
Absolutely.
telescope. Of
It's
course.
this low kind of droning.
Refrigeroscope, yes.
Telescope.
Maybe it's a refrigeroscope. Just saying.
Dr. Haig?
Nothing.
No, okay. All right.
Doctor!
I tried it the first time and it worked, so I thought I would try again.
No, absolutely.
What doors are open?
So the only door that is open is the door that you all just came from, the experimentation chamber.
Okay.
Straight ahead, it's a hallway that goes for about 30 feet. There is a door immediately on your left,
Okay,
a door
okay.
further down the hall on the right, and at the far end of the hall, it opens up into the telescope room, and it looks like it branches off to the right as well for more something off to the
Alright.
right as well.
So if we boop, 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 boop. Sorry, I'm looking at the map.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So we were in that room.
The one with the broken pod, right?
Yeah. Do we want to then, I guess, start at the telescope room, do we think? And then work our way back?
I think that's a good idea, yes.
All I can think is that so far his objective was to pierce other people with the needle. And so
So do you think would have
he'd
gone
be
back?
looking for people. That's all we know so far.
I mean, but the other person is in the...
The safe room, the panic room.
Yeah.
So
we
hopefully,
haven't heard
enough trouble
noises.
getting in there.
We haven't heard noises from
We
there.
are people out and
That
exposed
is true,
now.
we are, yeah.
So you may come to us if we move about enough.
That sounds like a good idea. So maybe telescope room, we work our way back and we'll see when we meet.
Exactly.
All right, so we start with the telescope room.
Okay.
Chung, chung, chung.
Oh, before we go, is there a way to secure the door to
yeah,
where we left off Olivia?
absolutely.
Oh yeah, secure it, like keep it locked.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah. It looks like it was busted open. That's why it was left ajar before. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't lock from the outside, but you can secure the door and.
Yeah, I do have. Oh, I have thieves' tools.
Okay.
Would I be able to
I actually also have thieves' tools.
unlock
Yeah.
to lock it from the
Anti-thief?
outside?
Do some anti-thief shit.
Lockpick the reverse way?
Yes, give me some
Picklock.
thieves' tools. Picklock. Yeah.
Not quite.
You want to go? You want to give it a shot?
Pocklick?
Yes, I'm gonna pocklick it.
Yes.
I haven't known how to use these tools, but my dexterity is not great.
Oh, my dexterity's alright. Okay, I'm going to try.
I'm not.
How do I do this with these tools? I just roll plus my
Stand and
dex?
watch.
literally, I think I'm just like, while they're locking the door, I'm sort of standing.
Jamie?
Sure, no.
Do I just roll plus my dex for Thieves' Tools?
Thieves' Tools is actually its own skill, but if you have sleight of hand, I'll also take that.
Okay. I'm gonna use that then.
Go for it.
I just have the tool, like it's an option to take the tool set.
Oh, okay. Do your
so I
dex
took
and
the
your
tool
proficiency
set.
if you did, yeah.
Dex and proficiency?
Because if you're proficient in Thieves' Tools, you would add that as well.
Okay. +2 is our proficiency right now, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. So, and then plus dex. So, 18.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, that is enough. Yeah, you get in there.
We never get back in this room.
Yeah, you kind of monitoring this happen. You get in there and you close the door and you fish it with your Thieves' Tools, kind of lock it from the outside in. It is
My
still
Thieves' Tools pop out from my finger.
yeah.
Like the key in the Fifth
You're
Element
a
from
little-
that one alien who has to, like, yeah.
I was like, are you
that.
a little Swiss Army knife hand?
Yeah.
Well done, Delva.
All right.
You would have to unlock it again from this side
Yeah.
because you know it's locked from the inside still, but it's locked, it's secured.
Okay,
it's
cool.
good. Yeah. So you wanted to head to the telescope.
telescope room.
Yeah, and then work our way back. Yeah.
All right. You all head 30 feet down this hallway.
Unless something stops us.
Yeah, right. 30 feet down the hallway, you get to where the hallway kind of opens up, and you see to your left there is a sort of back door with a window that has been like metal paneled up. You can hear the snow kind of coming down heavy on the metal door outside. But you can see the telescope room is a circular chamber. And as you move forward, you can see sort of dim floor lights glowing.
Is the light still on a parasol?
No, it only lasts a minute, but I can recast it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'll recast it.
Okay.
It's a cantrip. I'll do it as many times as we ever need.
The parasol
lasted longer.
lights.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Are you heading first into the room with the light parasol?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go in.
Okay. Yeah, parasol out and forward. You enter into this room where this like
Oh no,
massive.
you're so right. It lasts an hour. I was
So it's still glowing.
That makes sense. Hell yeah.
It's still going. It's still going.
Unless we
Alright.
took an hour to do the thing. I know that.
Nah, I wouldn't take
Alright.
that long.
So we,
it's like a 20-foot long telescope, 20 feet tall as well, mounted on this huge mechanic cradle. As you enter into this room, there are coils and cables kind of dangling from the walls, hooked up to various machines. There have been machines built into the walls here. You see various desks and chairs sitting around.
Do I see anything moving in here?
Yeah.
Same.
Everybody give me perception checks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Go with you.
It's a 19 for me.
19. All right.
16.
A 2.
16. A 2.
This is my turn for a natural one.
Yay! You are heading in with the lit parasol, and you are
I
kind of
see nothing.
scanning the telescope room, kind of shining the light in different directions. Of course, it shines and fills the whole area, but you kind of
I
scan.
open the parasol so it's a more diffused.
Diffused. Yeah, you do that and scan. You do not see anything in this room. It's like suspiciously empty.
Weird.
And you see that there are, like, the room kind of has that smell to it, though, that Dr. Livia had. So it seems like there should be something here, but it's so strange that there's nothing here. You turn around to Delver and Dr. Morgan Panzer. The two of you, not at ground level, but up, hanging from the coils attached to the uppermost parts of the telescope, you see a 10-foot tall, hunched, deformed humanoid being.
Cool.
Its hands and fingers have grown abnormally long. You can see its skin is sort of this sickening green-gray. It is a massive, beefed out, like muscular, but like hunched over and deformed creature that is hanging from the coils. And as you see it, its red eyes glow in the darkness and then in the light. And as the light is cast on it, it opens its sort of elongated mouth, longer than it should, and throws itself from the coils in your directions. Everybody roll initiative.
Sorry, I'm excited. This is fun.
Not as
Dr. Haig besets you.
Well, that's not as good.
Yeah, same. Not as good this time.
9.
9 for Dr. Klaus.
9 for me as well.
9 for Delver Dent.
But I think I have higher dex.
9 team is your dex
no,
modifier above 0.
Yes.
Yeah, you have higher dex.
Yeah, so
And then-
I'm the better 9.
Gotcha. Margarita Del Bosque.
I got a 6.
6.
Oh boy.
Okay. And Dr.
That's great
Haig.
for all of us. I assume it's gonna roll better. I assume the doctor goes first. I don't know why I think this.
You're correct.
I thought
The good doctor does go first.
It appears we've located the doctor. Doctor! Wait, no, I say Dr. Haig, I presume.
Damn it, I was going to.
That's so good.
Wait, where? Oh man.
As the two of you spot it up in the coils, you hear sort of this low growl, sort of like a low car motor, and then it turns into like a roar of an engine as this creature throws itself from the coils. It throws itself right at Margarita.
Alright.
And it is going to
I've thrown
make
myself at a margarita before.
Saturdays.
like an elementary school teacher on a Friday afternoon. It throws itself at Margarita. It is going to lash out with its horrible long claws at you.
I don't like that.
And that is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Woof.
Okay.
That'll hit me.
It is
I'm
going
not
to hit
raging.
you for 11 points of slashing damage.
All right, it's
As
fine.
you can see, this thing just rakes down Margarita's back.
11.
And Margarita lets out a scream of pain. As this thing kind of lands on the ground and doesn't seem to suffer any recoil or need any recovery time from landing. It immediately
like that.
lands
like that
and
at all.
immediately is going to make 2 more strikes
No!
at each of you.
Oh
Do not care for that.
Dr. Morgenstern, that
Morgenstern?
Morgan Panzer,
Yep, that's the one.
that is a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
The arm strikes my front, and you hear a clank of metal from underneath my jacket.
Clank.
Interesting. Yeah, kind of just bounces off the metal. Second claw comes in at you. Yes, are good. Delver, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
That'll hit, and I can't even, shield won't get me there. Yep.
You're going to take 8 points of slashing damage as the impact from this thing sends you flying back 5 feet. As it rakes you.
This is bad.
Claws as sharp as swords across your chest.
This is bad.
Owie.
Bad. Bad.
Big owie.
That was how much?
8.
Delver, you are the next to go.
Help.
As this hulking
How many
mutant.
times can I... Is metamagic...
before.
Like, how often
So
can I
you
use
have 4 sorcery points.
Yes.
So it depends on which ones take what.
Okay, got it. Never mind. Yeah, cool.
And in the interest of our combat and in the interest of our stream, I would say you all are very aware. This cannot be a battle of attrition. This thing is too strong to fight.
Yeah.
This thing needs to be taken out
Yeah.
immediately.
Sure. Yeah. All right. I think I know what I'm gonna do.
If you can, that is.
Yeah, you'll have the syringes. I don't.
Yeah. I think I have an idea.
Yeah, even the 3 of you, you don't think
that's
could take
entirely
this thing.
fair. Yeah, that hurt.
Delver, you're up first.
It's me?
It's you.
Okay.
With the better 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's right.
We got better 9, worse 9, and 6.
Cool. Sorry, I'm trying to real quick learn how to use the character. Okay, I'm gonna do my magic missile, but I'm gonna do it at 2nd level
Okay.
to distract, I suppose.
That would
have
draw
the-
its focus.
Yeah.
You were pretty positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And it auto hits. No. Yeah.
It auto hits. Yeah.
I don't have to roll anything.
Yeah.
Just my damage.
damage.
3 1d4 and add 1 to each of them.
Alright.
That was cocked. Okay.
Dr. Higg's on the ground, is
9
that
plus
right?
4 is
Dr. Higg, yeah, he's standing, looming over you all.
He's 10 feet tall.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
thoughts.
I have thoughts too.
Cool. We'll see your thoughts first.
13 damage.
13 damage. Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, from my little shoulder rockets. Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Yes.
At second level.
They poof, 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 crash into him. They leave scorch marks on him, but he hardly seems to
Still looking
acknowledge them
pretty
at
hard.
all. Yeah.
If you can help us, I feel like that might. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what your yeah.
You know, I mean, just any
Distract.
any like buffs or just make sure we stay up.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
I think at this point.
Then
Yeah. Yep. Alrighty.
that's it.
Okay. Dr. Klaus.
Well, let's get that neck lower, shall we?
I like that.
And
Wait. Oh no, that's a. I can't do 2 level spells.
I'm
Okay,
going-
Keep going.
I'm going to pull out. I was trying to think of a specific part of an alchemy tool set, and I'm blanking. I pull out one of those little things you use to light the Bunsen burner. Click it, and
Flint? No. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
a gooey substance emerges from the floor beneath him that smells oddly of Vaseline
Oh,
in a 10-foot square.
Yep.
And I have cast grease.
excellent. At the start of his turn, he rolls the thing.
Double checking. It's been a while.
I got it. When it appears, each creature standing in its area.
Is
Right,
it
he's gonna-
when it appears in the end of the turn?
when it appears, each creature, and then a creature enters it or ends its turn. Yeah.
Did you avoid me?
But it is
I'm assuming that is possible
Absolutely.
to do it under him and not Margarita.
yeah, absolutely.
Thanks. I don't want to be probed.
He is so big, he takes up a 10-foot square. So,
perfect,
it will
right.
be perfectly underneath him. He's going to roll a dex save now. That is a 2 on the die. This alchemical solution spills forward. You see he takes a step. He kind of points his big clawed finger right at Delver after the missiles hit, and it steps forward, getting ready to lunge a big claw in his direction. As he steps forward, his big clawed foot goes out from underneath him, and he hits the ground, goes down with a boom, big thump,
Amazing.
Big thump.
big thump. He is prone.
Love that for me.
Dang.
All right.
And then
Sort of flailing in the grease on the ground.
just because I might as well go. Adam, punch! And Adam's going to launch a hand.
Nice. Yeah, might as well.
This is going to be a disadvantage, but because it's ranged attack on a prone target.
Whatever. Still be cool.
That's a bummer. One of those was nat 20.
Yeah.
But that is a dirty 20.
Still good.
A dirty 20. A dirty 20 still does hit.
All right then.
For, I believe that is 6 force damage.
Nice. All right. Killer. Yeah, just
good.
goes for it. I think it just like conks him on the top of the head as it goes boom, this hand, right?
And it flies back, and Adam goes, ah!
With a hand missing and then attaches it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. That takes us to Margarita Del Bosque.
All right. I am going to look at my dress and get really upset and just yell, "You tore my gown!" And then rage.
You shouldn't have done that.
No. And then I want to jump on his back.
Awesome. He is prone. That is
Great.
very possible. Give me a check.
I do have strength at advantage, so would that be athletics?
Yes,
Maybe?
absolutely.
Perf. Love
So
that.
you just
for
got to
me.
beat him. He's just rolling normal. He is prone.
Okay.
Ooh.
Advantage. Athletics.
You want me to tell you what I got, or do you
Sure.
Want... He got an 18.
I'm going to use a luck point.
Awesome.
Actually, I'm no.
You can have him re-roll his with a
I
luck
think
point,
I can
too.
only do that if it's attacks on me. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
maybe.
Luck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I think you can do it on any d20 roll you
I'm
make.
double checking. You can spend a luck.
Ability check, attack roll, saving throw.
You can also when an attack roll is made against me. So
Okay, but you can do it on
I can do
yours
it from
again.
my roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I be suddenly level 7? Because then I could help with this check.
I wish.
Yes.
Motherfucker. So I got an 18 as well.
Okay. With an 18, you are on his back, but you are prone as well as you are holding on. It's like wrestling a crocodile, and you are just like holding on to it, and it is flailing, trying to bash at you, but it can't quite reach you.
All right. Is that my action?
No, you are.
Oh, well.
I'm treating that as just like a.
Cool. Well, then as long as I'm here and I'm raging, I'm gonna try to hit him with my parasol.
I'm gonna say go for it. You're at disadvantage because you are prone with him. But he is also prone, but you're also raging. Straight up roll.
Okay. I'm really confused.
I was like,
now.
oh no.
What does this mean?
Also raging to, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna roll straight then. I'm gonna use another luck point. Probably not smart for me to do that, but I'm doing it anyway.
You take a swing with the syringe. Miss.
With the parasol this time.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Paris.
That is a natural 20.
Okay, that's gonna be good.
So my weapon damage is 2d6, so that's 4d6, correct?
Oh yeah,
46?
Yes, it's 46.
base of 46.
Yes.
And it goes up from there in increments of 46.
Oh, that's pretty darn good too.
Nice.
That is 25 bludgeoning damage.
Dang.
You're welcome.
Big dang.
Yeah, big dang. You are on this thing's back.
I am not happy.
You in a moment like
The dress is a trigger for her, yes.
you like clamp down your thighs around the back of this thing's neck and stand up for a moment, bringing your parasol high, cracking it down on the back of this thing's skull. Dr.
Great,
Hay.
and then I'm just gonna try to hold on
Yeah.
so that I can try to re-syringe him on my next turn.
You'd think she'd stop trying to wear that dress in combat situations, but she doesn't.
Yeah, your dress is like fully like thrown over the back of this thing. He's just kind of sticking out. You slam your parasol down on the back of his thick, like enlarged skull. It hits with a sickening thunk sound, and for a moment his limbs go limp, and he stops moving. And you see this like purple, the same kind of thin, bright purple liquid start to ooze from the back of its head.
Oh shit.
Anything else, Margarita Del Bosque?
He's down. If someone wants to do the thing.
Dr. Haig's turn is next. Immediately starts moving.
Ah,
Starts flailing once more time. He is going to. You are kind of on him.
Yeah.
And you're kind of holding.
But as I raged, my ancestral guardians came out, so they have disadvantage on anyone who's not me.
Yes, absolutely.
So
You are prone, he is prone, so they balance out. But he has disadvantage on your friend. So he is just going to, like, again, I don't know why I have wrestling
confusing.
crocodiles on my mind so much.
Great, love
but,
it,
like,
love it.
the death roll that crocodiles do, he is going to ostensibly try and roll with you and try and throw himself on top of you.
No.
So that is going to be, straight roll is going to be, that first one is a natural 1.
Yay!
He and you just start rolling, and you gain control. He gains control. You gain control. You are so small, and somehow holding your own against this ginormous, supercharged buff being. He is throwing you around and roaring and screaming. He is going to make another. He is going to use. He's going to stand up and try and throw you onto the ground.
All right. Uh-oh.
That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay. He is going to slam you down off of him onto the ground.
All right,
as he stands.
Sounds fair.
You're going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
But halved because I'm raging.
Halved 'cause you're raging,
So that's
it's 3.
All right. All right. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay.
That's why I'm here.
And then he is going to reach down, grab your ankles, and attempt to slam you into the telescope.
Dang!
That is a 22.
No!
That is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning.
You
reduced
up
to
to
5.
All right. I'm still fine.
Still up?
I'm good. I'm good.
You watch as Margarita
I'm
is
not quite like I'm a barbarian. It's 1 and 4.
How many hit points do you have? Okay.
I'm a barbarian. It's 1 and 4.
Any normal person would, like
Yeah.
a car wrapped around a light post, just crumple against this telescope. Margarita is hit, but then poof, falls.
Even worse than bloodied, she is disheveled.
Oh, God, yes.
And I don't like
Shamefully so.
Dr. Haig, the rolling and all of
Yeah.
the fracas has taken you, the two of you, you and Dr. Haig, about 10 feet away from your friends. He looks towards the two of you and charges you. He gets up to you, hands raised.
Disadvantage on those attacks.
Can't do any more attacks.
Never mind.
He's gonna do it on his next turn, though.
Well,
If
he's gonna
he
fucking
can.
try. He's gonna fucking try.
But he is standing once more, unfortunately.
Well, that's
And he doesn't look bloodied or anything anymore.
So thank you, because that was a perfect transition. As Margarita had slammed his parasol, this bright purple liquid was kind of pouring out. As he stands and charges at you now, it seems as if he is naturally regenerating.
As fuck.
Hey, so that chill touch.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Is it my turn?
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill touch this fuck. That's
Attack roll.
attack roll. So true, bestie. I'm gonna.
I love that spell. I love
So
that
true,
spell.
bestie. You love that spell, yeah. I love it less.
It conked off something. That's a reroll for sure.
For sure. Can I use my? Because I got a 5 plus 6, and I'm gonna say 11 isn't gonna work. But can I use my divine favored by the gods? Yes, this is a sorcerer character, despite being a robot. If I fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, I can roll 2d4 and add it to the total, possibly changing the outcome.
Let's do it.
I don't think it's gonna get me there.
You keep
but
saying stuff like that.
It
like
makes
a
total
robot
sense.
being able to do magic is unfathomable.
It's so normal.
okay, so
It's D&D.
we're at 11 plus 4, so 15
Okay, it's good.
plus 4, so 19 to hit.
Hell yeah.
That hits.
Okay, fuck.
Yes.
Okay.
That does hit.
Oh, wow, I really just rolled 2 4s on
was
my
awesome.
d4s. That was pretty sick.
That's some good divine favor you got
So
there.
yeah, I'm gonna do a spell attack of 1d8 necrotic, and he can't
Regenerate.
regain HP. What is it? Where is it?
Can't regain health until the start of your next turn.
If he's undead,
Okay.
that is. If it's the thing can't. Well, if it's undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the
Okay.
end of its next turn. But also on a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic, and it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay. That is very good considering your turn comes after his.
Yes. So
Right.
Love.
The duck inside Jen exploded. Oh my god.
that would be 1 HP damage that I do.
But
But
Can't
he can't
regenerate.
recover that
Regenerate.
one.
hey, that's
That's the big thing.
important.
I could use 1 sorcery point with empowered spell to re-roll a number of the damage dice up to my charisma modifier, and I'm gonna do that and re-roll that damage dice.
Do it!
Look, I'm using all of my things.
Yeah.
You're doing so good. I'm being a sorcerer.
Did you roll another one? Did you roll another one? Okay, that's
Okay, so it's a single dice, but my charisma modifier is +4.
I don't
Could
think-
we assume, it says the number of dice is the number, like, that I can re-roll?
I don't.
I don't think I can re-roll it 4 times for 1 dice, can I?
You know what? I will say, if you want to spend another sorcery point,
Yeah.
because empowered spell, you can use it even if you've used another meta magic thing. You can spend another sorcery point
You'll
to
let
roll
me?
again. Yes, absolutely.
How many sorcery points
This
do you
could be the funniest one anyone's ever rolled.
Don't fuck this up, Jen. Make it funny.
Come on.
Wait, it flipped my little dice tray. It's
Suspense.
a 6!
Hell yeah!
Okay, cool.
That's 6 times as much.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Hell yeah! You see the golden, was it the leg plate on Delver?
Yeah.
You see the golden shine a little, almost as bright as your parasol for a moment, as this kind of gauntlet effect slams into this creature, staggering it backward. Incredible. Dr. Klaus.
Okay, he got up and got out of the grease.
And charged you two. He's
Right.
within melee range of you.
How far from the grease is he?
He is half standing on. Oh, I guess when he ended his turn, he should have. You know what? He ended his turn half standing on the grease, so I'm gonna roll.
So he only went like 5 feet.
Yeah. He kind of went 10 feet, like 5 feet beyond it, and then 5 feet back. But let me roll a little. So let's say it was this chill touch hit that does it. Slams into him and sends him. The grease is too much, collapsing. But he is collapsed on his back.
All right.
All right. He's on his back, meaning the back of his neck is not accessible.
It is accessible. It's just not as accessible. It would be better if he were on his belly. You could still probably get
So
it.
here's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to run up to him and with all my might try to get hands under him and roll him over.
I like that.
Oh, I love this.
It's
Fantastic.
gonna be my move if you didn't do it.
Yep, and but it's better that I do it so that you can inject him.
Yep, let's do it.
Give me athletics.
I'm just double checking something.
Yes.
Yes. So
Getting too in character.
Shit.
I'm going to roll. It is an athletics check.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is cocked. Motherfucker. This feels really fucking important. So, I just feel like it's important everybody knows that my gallbladder came from a lumber worker. And I'm going to use knowledge from my other knowledge from a past life.
Oh my God! Was it Xander Zakes, the lumber worker?
Maybe. So this started as a 4.
Don't let
very
Xander
handsome.
die young enough to
This
donate.
started as a
This is years in the future.
This started as a 4. I'm going to add a d6 to it.
Okay.
That is now an 8.
Okay.
And then I am going to use a charge from my armor of magical strength
Okay.
to add an additional 5. It's a 13.
Okay.
Let's try it.
Listen.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
He is large. You do not flip him over onto his belly, but with a 13,
Did you just turn his head?
you grab a shoulder and you pull a shoulder.
All right, okay, okay.
His shoulders up are angled in such a way to allow for easy access.
Could I also use my object interaction to toss something to a party member?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab off my belt a flask of an almost unsettlingly bright electric red fluid.
all right.
And toss it to Margarita. Go drink it.
What is this?
It'll help.
All right.
And then Adam, kick him.
Kick him while he's down.
Do it.
Oh, it's disadvantage again. That is 16
That hits.
for 3 force damage.
3 force damage. Hell yeah. Just straight up boot flies off, boots him in the eye. Kind of clutches at it. Incredible.
That's my turn.
Reattaches.
Alrighty.
Margarita Del Boss.
All right. I'm going to
Oh,
stand up. How far am I from this guy now?
he's right next to you.
Oh, beautiful, perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stand up from where it was like
yourself up.
tossed, and try to get to the back of his neck.
Okay.
Oh, can I drink the potion?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, bonus action to drink.
Great, I have already raged, so drink.
Yeah.
What is
Great.
It?
That
What is it? What
it is. It is an experimental elixir of healing.
What is it?
I'll get that D4 later.
Oh, golly gee!
No, I got some.
Okay, cool.
That is fuck yeah, maximum healing.
Oh.
And that is a 13.
Oh, thank you.
It is
thank you.
2d4 plus my intelligence modifier.
Nice. You said 13.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe grab it just because my dog is interested.
Be right back, everybody.
He is dice curious.
He is. Who's not?
When it comes to tasting.
All right, I'm gonna try to inject into the neck hole.
Yeah, you down the potion, your wounds heal up. Go ahead and give me an attack roll as if you were attacking with your parasol. You are just jamming
Attack
straight.
roll, not athletics check.
It can be athletics. Yeah.
Cool.
No, I think athletics
because I have
applies as well.
advantage on athletics.
Oh, for sure. No, absolutely. Especially because he is flailing. Yeah, that definitely applies. But between the two of you, you are kind of holding his shoulder forward.
All right. So athletics
with advantage.
Advantage. All right. Come on, baby. Come on. Okay. Natural 20
Oh, shit.
for 25.
Margarita. Awful.
That's not what my character does, to be clear.
Yeah.
Thank God. Margarita, you lunge forward towards this beast. It is struggling to maneuver in the grease. Dr. Klaus has it positioned in the right way. You jam the syringe in its neck, plunge the plunger down, and you watch as the fluid is injected into the back of this creature's neck. It continues to flail. And roar and rage against you. You all kind of
stop.
try to hold it. It throws the two of you off of it and begins to start to pull itself to its feet. As it staggers to its feet, it stares at you with bloodshot eyes as the same kind of light gold elixir that you just injected into it slowly starts to drip from like the saliva at the corner of its cheeks, and his eyes just roll back into his head as he collapses on the ground, unconscious.
Dang.
Are we starting to see any transformation like we did with Dr. Lydia?
No transformation yet.
Can we tie this guy up? Wait.
Yes, we can achieve that.
I have 50 feet of rope.
Sure.
Yeah, as big as he is, 50 feet of rope will still
I
cover
will
it.
bind him.
Yeah,
Let's
you
do
can use
that.
all of it too if you want.
Does
Yeah,
it-
for sure.
Do we think a second dose would
help, or
finish the job?
because we had one
Or
like
I have an
Done.
extra one that I'm carrying.
Yeah.
It would. The notes, as it is all highly experimental, are unclear. However, you do not think it would be enough to be a lethal dose by any means.
so we can always try.
At worst, it might do nothing.
All right. Well,
There was
hopefully.
There was no one else in this building that
I
we know
don't
of,
think
right?
so.
No, I'm going to give it 5 minutes if we don't detect any change.
Sounds
good.
I'll
That's
inject
fair,
him with the
that's fair.
other.
We do that.
While we wait for 5 minutes, I'm going to peek through that telescope.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a perception check.
If you get a high one, you see Mars.
Exactly.
That is
Pretty good.
17.
Do they have a Mars in D&D world?
Probably a Mars equivalent.
I mean, they have other planets.
Yeah.
I know, but Mars.
Just a Mars. Anyway.
To be fair, officially in the D&D cosmology, our universe and solar system are in the material plane somewhere.
True. You're right.
All right.
You notice a glimmer of a shine off a distant planet that would be invisible to the naked eye without this telescope. And it seems like it almost winks back at you.
Oh shit.
A distant eye?
No.
It's like a glinting light of the
A
planet.
glinting shine of the planet.
Twinkle. It twinkles.
I already said a fucking eye in the sky went.
No,
That's
the
like,
glint-
no.
I like it, the glint sort seems to wink back at you.
Great,
It would be
good.
invisible to the
I
naked
thought
eye.
we had gone real cosmic horror all
No,
of a
no,
sudden.
no,
Twinkle.
not quite
It
there.
twinkled.
Alrighty.
Like seeing the shine off Jupiter or something like that.
Sure.
So in the 5 minutes, does he?
In those 5 minutes, the pallor of his skin does start to restore to normality. It begins to lighten and brighten.
Okay.
Should we go?
Now that he's not a
Less
monster,
diseased and horrible.
is he hot or?
He's getting there.
Should we go talk to Dr. Stoutbrand then?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, he seems to have put us in abnormal amount of danger, and I think perhaps we could extract more coin from him.
All right. Just
Let's go get him.
Fantastic.
handkerchief, just like
Drag his
dabbing
ass.
blood off of me.
You turn around
Oh, and
back to the hallway.
I can give you a little healing as well. Oh, were you healed to full or no?
Not to full, but I'm all right actually.
you
I'm
need
not
anything?
too bad.
Have you taken any damage?
No.
Cool.
I'm not honestly all that bad off, all things considered.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good then.
So I'm all right.
I'll save it.
Yee.
Fantastic. You all head back to Dr. Stoutbrand.
Hi.
Dr. Stoutbrand is overly relieved to see you. You explain to him everything that happens, or that happened, excuse me.
So we had to fight two things. Not thrilled with that.
Yeah. This is a big mess. It's a big kerfuffle.
Significantly smaller mess than it was before.
That we fixed, and so I really do think that we had the 500 to get the thing here, and then we had the 500 to fight Dr. Haig, but then we had to fight Dr. Livia too, and that really did drain our resources. I think another at least 400 would be a reasonable request.
He sort of fixes his clear goggles in sort of shock for a moment.
Takes him off and wipes him.
Give me a persuasion check.
That is a 21.
As we're all covered in red fluids and looking at him.
Covered in blood, dress ripped.
Yeah, he looks over all of you, sees you just dress ripped, covered in blood and fluids of all kinds, and he just goes, "Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah.
All right, thank you. And a bed for the night.
Yeah. We will set you up with.
Thank you.
Well, Dr. Haig will not be using his bed tonight.
Oh, Dr. Livia is also tired.
Then will she? Please allow me to show you to your accommodations.
Thank you.
And thank you again. And he will take you into the back sleeping quarters, and we will call the adventure there for tonight.
Yay! We got 1,400 gold guys.
Yeah, you did.
I can't even use it. It was so funny. We kept negotiating for more gold. I'm like, but this is a one shot. We will never use this.
I think that most of your deliveries probably go for like 100 or 200 gold.
So we're
sometimes 300.
This is the payday.
This was a super payday for sure.
Amazing.
Take us out.
Yeah, of course. Wait, I gotta pull up. I got everything going on over here.
Jenny Pants, take us out.
Do you want me to do that?
Take us out, Jennifer. Love Jennifer.
My name doesn't start with a J. Why did you call me J-Pan?
Thank you for watching Legacy of Fools.
Yeah, we stream live on Twitch on Tuesdays, and we release our episodes to YouTube on Fridays. You can follow us on Instagram at Legacy of Fools, and there you will find a link tree with all of our socials, which are mainly at Legacy of Fools. If you liked us, share us with your friends. If you hate us, share us with the guy that just drank serum that makes him a hulking monstrosity in the observatory. If you want to go even further and are in a financial position to comfortably do so, you can support us on Patreon. Patreon at Legacy of Fools. It starts at $5 a month. We have a fan Discord. We release bonus art from Rob goes up there to be in posterity. You can see it all there, and we also have videos that we put up there as well. All kinds of stuff happens at the Patreon. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all especially for watching this delightful, whimsical one-off of ours. We really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. And we will see you all, hopefully see you all next week for our regularly scheduled campaign programming. So, until then, I'll see you next Tuesday.